rain for 'em. Pain gone, missing my family, pouring champagne for 'em. Leveled up again, let them wonder if I could beat the odds. I distance my soul from these spirits when I go talk to God. Falling back for wasting my time and just trying to flood the wrist. Proud of who I am if that disrespect to your negligence. Thugging it, this how it feel when Tony could snort a brick. Knife coming right out the pillow, get you a 36. I got homies spitting in prison for years behind the wall. Had me feeling some type of way them times I ain't get a call. If the conversations ain't lucrative, I don't get involved. Money bring evil, a solid nigga, a snake is dog. I was schooled by actual gangsters, so I don't need advice. Now I'm crossing over from city bus to commercial flights. All Mr. being broke when I sleep at night. We can't take it with us, we fuck it up before we lead his life. Lead his life. Well, I'm gone, nigga. Yeah, it's Dre. Check it. They don't love you while you're here, but worship you when you're gone. And they ask us why we ride with the chrome. Feel like Jordan in the finals. If we make it, then we taking it home. Until the earth inherit flesh of my bones. I'm still wrapping up zones. We get a job, but shit, it's taking too long. This my life, I put it all in the song. I ain't hiding the facts. I ain't just rhyming in raps. Still aligning these tracks, but let me take you way back. When my pockets was flat, stomach touching my back. Nigga, where you was at? You wasn't riding with me, clutching the strap. They feel the pressure, then they won't feel the pain. I learned some lessons, guess it's part of the game. I'm walking through the heart of the rain with no umbrella. It still feel like I could go forever. We in Minnesota where it snow forever. I should know the weather. Been at my worst, but shit, I know I'm better. I feel the envy and I know they jealous. So I'ma make these niggas feel the pressure. I feel the vibes and the phony gestures. The desperate times call for desperate measures. I spill my pain just to give them pleasure. Trying to bring my people back together. We stronger now than ever. Let's burn the whole fucking city down. Let's burn the whole fucking city down. It's for the homies who ain't make it out. Fuck the system, they can't stop us now. Fuck the cops, turn it out, pulling up, shut them out. Racist bitch, shoot them up, fuck them up, got it down. Fuck the cops, turn it out, pulling up, shut them out. Racist bitch, shoot them up, fuck them up, got it down. Just a bitch with a gun and a badge, won't respect it. In the city with a mask, get you 40s in my jacket. Kill a nigga, that's a crime, but this time we send a message. We gon' fuck up all the souls for George Floyd, bitch, we steppin'. This for Trayvon, this for Mike, this for Sean, this for Ed Gardner. We gon' fuck it up tonight and watch the news tomorrow. You got the right one, bitch, should've had your guards up. We been humble for too long, you gon' regret you bothered us. Fuck a judge, fuck the DEA, and fuck that red light. Flip that fucking squad car and bust out all them headlights. Crackers been doing us wrong ever since they red right. So every time you say our name, bitch, make sure you say it right. That vibe was fucking hella good, I was glad the city did it. Ain't no justice with these feds, when this thing gon' stop the killing. Ain't no closure, ain't no peace, ain't no mercy in these streets. Bitch, you just woke up a beast, you should've let that giant sleep. Let's burn the whole fucking city down. Let's burn the whole fucking city down. Burn it down. It's for the homies who ain't make it out. Fuck the system, they can't stop us now. Stop us now. Fuck the cops, turn it up. Pulling up, shut them out. Racist bitch, shoot them up. Fuck them up, got it down. Fuck the cops, turn it up. Pulling up, shut them out. Racist bitch.
What's up, Rob?
Fuck them up.
Had it, baby.
What you think I have, huh?
You good?
What you think I am, fucking worm like you?
How everything been going?
I told you, don't fuck with me.
Everything.
No, but you wanna listen. Well, you stupid fuck.
Let's burn the whole fucking city down. Let's burn the whole fucking city down. Burn it down. It's for the homies who ain't make it out. Fuck the system, they can't stop us now. Stop us now. Fuck the cops, turn it up. Pulling up, shut them out.
Hope everything been good with you, though.
Fuck them up, got it down. Fuck the cops, Turn it out, pulling up, shut them out. Raise the bitch, shoot them up, fuck them up, got it down.
It's on the whole fucking city now. On the whole fucking city now.
Yeah, I just came on, man. Be on about the 12, man. Move on. But yeah, Rock, hey, tap in with me, Rock. I want to know how you been. How you been anyway? I'm going to drop the link for you. Let me know how you been, Rock. Yeah, today going to be a good day.
I feel like
Hold on, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop
so
the link.
much shit on my
Rock,
mind.
if you want to come up, man.
Express the feeling. Yeah, Dre. Stressing about all of this currency, thinking about shit that you wouldn't believe. I was thinking up just to the morning, remember them nights I had nothing to eat. I got some demons inside me, but I got some folks that's depending on me. Striving for all of my goals, you can see that a nigga been chasing this dream. But today, it's gonna be a good day. 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 Today, gonna be a good day. Today, it's gonna be a good day. Today, gonna be a good day. I just been running out of them digits, I'm chasing the bag now. Chasing money, I'm getting older, thinking about children, I must be a dad now. I found me a way to the green, I guess I just created a cash route. Cash, I can be out here for nothing, I just can be going outside now. I got some weight on my shoulders, came from the bottom, I rose up. Lately I can't pick the phone up, march through the streets, I'm a soldier. Fire on my waist with no host up, left till I live roller coaster. It could be over. Yeah, stressing about all of this currency, thinking about shit that you wouldn't believe. I was getting up just to the morning, remember them nights I had nothing to eat. I got some demons inside me, but I got some folks that's depending on me. Striving for all of my goals, you can see that a nigga been chasing this train. But today, it's gonna be a good day. Today, it's gonna.
Jeremy.
Huh?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Everything good. How you doing?
I've been good. Chilling on it. The usual. Maintain,
Okay.
surviving.
That's all that matters, though. You still here, though. No introduction needed. Believe that.
Yeah, I know. I've been peeping at people out there and been shadowing and watching.
I ain't what you say.
I said I've been peeping your show. Been in and out peeping
it's all good, man. I'm always stay true.
Yeah.
I'm always stay true to, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can't have it any other way. What you was jamming?
Oh, that was Street Chosen Drake. That's OG. That was Bree. That's Bree's son. I know you was hearing Street Chosen Drake. Street Chosen Drake. I can never say the shit all together. But yeah, Street. You know, Chosen Drake.
All right.
Yeah, on YouTube. You can find him on YouTube. Yeah, you can find him on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to check him out. Yeah, I was bopping my head to that. I said, okay, he talking about something.
You know, yeah, that's why I fuck with him. Cause he got a message. He always speak like it's real positive. I really like it.
Yeah. A lot of them they ain't really got much to talk about.
Yeah, it's stuff you can't even understand. You just be bobbing your head to the shit. You don't know what the fuck they.
No. Like a lot of them, they still be talking about the same thing over and over again. And you get tired of listening to the same music. And they ain't got no message behind it. That's what be blowing me because I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no message behind it. What's the purpose? You ain't talking about you're not eclectic. You ain't different. What makes you different from these other artists? Because I'm an artist myself, so what makes me different from any other artists is that I'm speaking my testimony and my music. I mean, I'm telling the story. You got to tell the story. If you ain't telling the story, you just talking just to be talking. And half the time you talking, You don't even own half of the shit that you're talking about.
Nah, you don't own none of it. Ain't no about half of it. You don't
None of
own
it.
none of that shit. Yeah.
That's
Listen, people
that
sign,
may
they
be darker
sign
when
so
they
quick.
be
Yeah. People sign so quick
right. When they be
and you wonder why you don't hear from them no more.
correct.
Because they
Sign
put
your
them
damn
on
life
the
away.
money.
I didn't even realize it. Yeah.
And that's the part I don't
No.
understand, right? Because so that's good, right? So that just go like what? How
Yeah.
many YouTube channels I go with? A blogger that go with a person that do regular shit every day, show their life. And you might not be
Mm-hmm.
moving as fast as somebody else that has something that hit real quick, right? But
Right.
they gonna be here and they gonna be gone, right? But you
Right.
slowly grinding, and that's what it is. It's a race, right? It ain't how you started the motherfucker,
Mm-hmm.
how you
That's how
finish.
you finish.
That's what I just be
Right.
want everybody
Right.
to understand just in life. Like people might be over, oh, you ain't like you nah, because I'm not like that because I'm not on that no more. I got in
Right.
it, I was able to make it in, I got in, and I'm gonna show y'all a whole different side of this shit. I'm not on that, bro. That shit ain't gonna
Right.
get you but so far, bro. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
That bullshit. Cause I'm with uplifting and bringing us together instead of separation. That's just me,
Right.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like
Absolutely.
if you wrong, you wrong. Like let's not get that part.
Right.
If you wrong, you wrong. I don't give a
Right.
fuck what it is, who you is. You can be my wife. You can be my mama.
Right.
If you wrong, you fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you can prove it, yeah, you're wrong. Simple as that. It's no bias
Right.
type of shit, you know. But so
Ten
how
toes
you
on it. Ten
doing on
toes on.
your end though? Y'all
Uh, you,
things getting better or
yeah.
what?
The usual. I mean, we talking type of ordeal. We talking. We at least we can have a conversation. I can definitely say that. Ain't no argument to where we can't stand each other, or be in the same room as each other. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, co-parent for the little one. I got a handle a situation earlier today. Parents. You know what I'm saying? Feel like so basically, I'm trying to sum it up for you. I'm getting ready to throw a
I
little
love your accent
bash.
too. I love your
Oh, I
accent.
appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm getting ready to throw a little bash for my son. Take some time off, and then I got family members that they have my back 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? They take care of me, looking out for me. That's what family's supposed to do. But at the same time, okay, so I invited my baby daddy to the party, so they feeling some kind of way about it. They're not feeling this shit. And so basically, it's kind of like they making me choose because I'm like, all right, well, this is his child too. You know, um, regardless of regardless of what he did wrong to me or what kind of beef me and him got going on, and it got nothing to do with our child. And what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, our child is not gonna see no wrong of what he doing or no wrong of what I done did. You know what I'm saying? When your child look up to you, they see you they superhero. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna see no wrong, they ain't gonna see no flaws. And that love is eternal and it's endless. And so basically my people, they was like, you know what, if he in the vicinity, I ain't in the vicinity type of ordeal. And it hurts, it hurts,
Yeah, yeah,
but
it
it's
bothers
cool.
you. But okay,
Yeah,
let
it
me ask you
bothered me
this.
because
Let me ask you this. No introduction. Well, Ron, let me ask
right.
you this. So, do you believe that it's things that you have said and you know that when you was upset and things you said that made your family feel the way that they feel?
Nah, it's things that they saying. It ain't what I said, it's what I
Okay,
saying. It's
seen
what
as
they saying.
well,
But
but you have to say something
I
too, though.
no, no, they seen it. They seen it all unfold. Like like when I was telling you the whole play. You know what I'm saying? The whole ordeal and the whole play, they basically was like, me and my son's support system. They seen the whole thing unfold. They're still our support system, but it was like, hey, you know, basically like if you want to dance with the devil, you do it on your own time. I'm like, I ain't nobody dancing with no devil. I'm just I'm just trying to co-parent. And that's I'm like, I guess they not seeing it on my aspect. One side of the family is, but the other side isn't. But then you got, you know, my baby daddy side. which I didn't rock with none of his folks no way, so it didn't matter to me. If they was cool with me, I was cool with them. You spoke to me, I spoke to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't speak to me, I don't speak to you. I've always been that, type of big mom. I've always been cool. Because like I told him, we've been friends before anything. And
Yeah,
then what I'm saying, people grow apart. And if we go back to just being friends, we just go back to being friends. You know, but like I told you, like my family watched the story unfold. Like it was a like the headline of your show. You can't make this up, and they all can contest to it. You cannot make nothing I told you last time was never a makeup. It really happened. You know.
yeah, no, yeah, and I know you can't make it up because you said it. Like ain't nobody gonna come and say
Mhm.
the thing that you said, and that's some shit you just come
Right,
off the top of your head with. Yeah, I get it,
right.
but I'm
And
just
so
saying,
now I'm just
yeah, that
so
so
now I got right.
y'all
So
are
now
in
I
a
got this battle.
y'all in a better
No, no,
place
no.
though, or y'all just
We in a okay place where we can manage.
yeah, I got you, I got
Um.
you. And so has he decided what he want in life? Do he want?
Uh. I mean, I don't. I mean, right now he said he's following God, and I can't do nothing but respect it. Because as you follow God, what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we still legally married. So as you follow God, I follow you. But if you're not following Christ the right way, I got to slide. What I'm saying? You go left, I go right. What I'm
So
saying? Like
y'all
I told you,
married
we
though,
old
Rock?
buddies
I
though.
ain't mean to cut you. Y'all married?
Yeah, we married.
Real life man.
Yes,
Okay, so this is
yes,
what I'm saying. So you following him as as being the head of the house, and you went through, you did the steps that you're supposed to do as far as if you believe in certain things, right?
right,
And so when he didn't fulfill those obligations, then and then when he showed who he were, you understood. It was time for you to move on, right?
right.
Do you understand that
Absolutely.
part of it though? Because God ain't the
Yes,
author of confusion though. You know that, right?
correct, correct. And
Oh,
that's basically, that's basically when my family was telling me, what I'm saying, was just, basically, they be like, oh, I mean, like I said, it hurt. It hurt,
no, it is. It
because at the
is.
end
It
of the day, I'm
do. I
like,
know it do. I can imagine. But ain't
because I'm
nobody
like,
let.
hey,
I can
because I'm like,
appreciate you
okay,
for being so strong though. You don't even know.
right,
Rock. I don't think you know the strength you actually have though. I don't know if you do
right,
know. No, do you know that?
yeah, no, no,
Exactly.
like I
Exactly.
said, it's been endurance. This has been an endurance for a minute. And when I seen the last time I was on it, cause like I said, I just been peeping in. I just peeping. Like I didn't even think you was gonna post it. It was me, you, and the other young lady talking. I didn't even know you was gonna post it up. I was like, okay, wait. I said, regardless if he posts it, if he don't post it, what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just glad I just got that off my. I'm glad I got it off my chest.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got that burden off of me.
Because if
Because
somebody
I've been
was
holding on to
here
that
and
for
it
a
might
minute.
help somebody else out, bro. That's what I'm on.
Right, right, right. And you know what I'm saying. I'm in the city, but I'm not of the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
live in the city, but I'm not from the city. You know what I'm saying? I've been established and I made a life for myself for 15 years. I'm from the same city as Mo 3. From the
Yeah.
same city as Mo 3.
Yeah.
And so well, I live in the same city as Mo 3. Um so
Yeah, where you from? You from Louisiana though, right? With your accent.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You can't get away from that. That damn accent.
No, no, no.
Yeah, the
I'm
accent. You,
from
you can move to
I'm
Alaska
from
and a person that know you from somewhere.
I was born and raised in the same city as Lil Wayne,
Oh, okay. What that city is?
New Orleans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can hear it all in your voice though. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. So you know, I mean, like I said, it's just water off my back. Like I told him, what I'm saying, y'all slide through, you slide through, y'all slide through. But you don't slide through, I can't stress on it. You know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome. You could come, don't come, I can't stress on it. Because at the end of the day, I'm being, you know, I'm co-parenting. And I gotta give my child some kind of normalcy. It can't just be fighting, arguing every 5 minutes. You know, um,
Yeah,
he
because
gotta
your
have some
kids
kind of
gonna think that's
you gotta have some kind of foundation, some kind of stay in the ground
yeah, you do.
to where he see, you know, what I'm saying, where he see his you know, see both parties are at peace, even if it's just for a few hours. Both parties are at peace. And you know what I'm saying, I hollered at my T Jones about it, and she was like, she said you're doing the right thing. Regardless of what it looked like, you're doing the right thing because at the end of the day, you the mom.
Now, at the end of the day, you
You,
can't. And T Jones is 100% right, but at the end of the day, though, Rob, that you can't dictate somebody else's moves, right?
correct.
You can only dictate what you do. You can never, no matter what is going on, like you said, we can show this, but eventually showing something that's really not there. I
Mm,
rather in certain situations like you just keep it real so they can understand like, hey, we wasn't not, they kids. Like, don't think what I'm
right,
saying
right.
is right, they're kids. So you can't just be like, hey, such and such, no, but I get what you're doing. And at the end of the day, I pray that God send you that foundation, that certain thing that you need to fulfill all your obligations in life. Because you're there,
Right.
you're just missing one thing. You're just missing that. You got it. You can hear how you talk. You don't talk like a
Mm-hmm.
person that don't have no common sense. You don't talk like a person that is trying to figure out life. You talk with very you talk very optimistic.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. It comes with growth and maturity and
Yeah, and
respect.
it come with things that you go through in life.
Mm,
You understand what I'm
mm.
saying?
That's
To
why.
be that
That's
way.
why I could tell. That's why I could tell people that, like, because I'm down. I'm straight up. I love the Lord. Love God. Put him first. He the head of my household. The head of my life before anything. So if I, you know, what I'm saying, uh when I dropped the song a few months ago, it was like, oh, well, you supposed to be the first lady, yada yada yada. Woo. Why is you doing this type of music? Well, let me tell you something.
What kind of music was you doing?
Oh, I was just basically speaking my testimony, but at the same time, there's some people, you got those type of down, soft, Kojic, religious,
Stuck in their
Church
ways.
of God of
Yeah, stuck in
Christ,
their ways.
old ways, been
Yeah,
ways,
yeah.
ain't they don't know how to let the spirit flow type of ordeal people. And so when I reach the youth, I reach it at a different level to where they can understand it. I don't know if you ever heard of Lecrae or Andy Mineo or any of those
Yeah,
Christian
yeah,
type of
all of that.
rappers.
Yes,
But
100%.
yeah, so but see all these artists, they can speak their testimony and they're telling their story. And they also use secular beats. I don't have a problem with it. I use any type of beat. I'm just not going to always be organs, old school organs playing behind it or X, Y, Z, yada yada. It's gonna be some 808s behind it. So they felt some kind of way about it. Then I came and I dropped a video for it, basically telling a story. And I'm gonna keep dropping videos, I'm gonna keep dropping music, I'm gonna keep telling stories. I'm telling you, like I told you last time, I'm telling my testimony that I'm not ashamed of, that was a stepping stone for me. You know, hey, I sold drugs. Hey, I was out there. I was a bad person. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of stuff before I got married, had a child.
You weren't a bad
You know what I'm
person.
saying?
You was just a person making
I
bad decisions.
survived. I
No,
said
no,
no. I knew
no.
I survived. I
But don't
survived.
say you were not a bad person. You was a person who you still are making bad decisions. You can never be a bad. You can never be a bad person. All right. Optimus Prime just said, "What happened, Rock? What's he come back from? Optimus Prime, what's up, man? You're getting in that. You on mute, boy. Oh, that's he come. I
You
Yeah, I
knew
got
talking to
you.
something
me?
had to hit.
Yeah,
So I was talking to you, but not Rob back up, nigga. Go back on mute. Just stay right there, nigga. Rob.
yeah, I got you.
Oh, oh. Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. No, I hit the wrong
But yeah, what
back
you?
button. I thought I was trying to exit out of the little live
Oh,
chat
okay.
in the back, and I ended up hitting the back button. My bad. Well, who does your
I
man
got
is? How you
you.
doing, young man? How you doing, young man?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me bring him back.
Add
There
him
you
in.
go.
Add him in.
Optimus Prime.
How you doing, young
Yeah,
man?
there you go. Optimus Prime. What's up, Optimus?
What's up with you? I
He said,
wanted y'all to mess around and see that I ain't lying about this. Hey, check this is my logo.
uh,
What?
Y'all see that?
It's
yeah,
a
it said parking only.
parking only. I don't
I
see
can't read the
parking
fine print.
only, bro.
I
That
see
shit too
Hollywood
small.
independent tone.
So that's your logo, parking only.
No,
No,
yeah,
Hollywood independent parking.
that's the
I
parking
said,
lot I be at. I wanted y'all to see it in the light because I don't want nobody to be thinking I'm out here faking being homeless. I mess around, I do it daily.
Nah,
But
you just
but
nah. You
but but
right,
nah.
but
but
you
but
did
but
have
but
that same back. Show me the whole thing. Show me the whole surrounding where you at. Yeah, swing it around. Keep swinging. Keep swinging.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
this motherfucker rich, man. Do y'all see this
Yeah,
shit, man?
yeah, very nice. Very
Optimus
nice.
Prime, bro. I hope this was a test and you gonna send me $100,000, boy. You done tricked the whole fuck. I swear, I hope this is one of them social media experiences, and you like, hey, I want to make sure that these people, if they there for, and boy, you just showed you, boy, kiss my ass.
uh,
Hey, but
you
what's
add
up,
somebody else to the chat.
Miss Frederick?
What's up, bro? How y'all doing? I can't believe
Hey, how you
that
doing?
we are dealing. Hey, everybody. I just
Hey, how
stepped
you
up
doing?
through. Hey,
what's
y'all.
up, mama?
We good. We good.
Decepticon. What you doing?
You should say Decepticon. She said Decepticon.
Yeah, what? Hey,
What
what
you
he
doing?
doing is
You
showing
back in
us his
front of the
real life.
same building. You back in
yeah,
front of the
yeah.
same
That's
building that you
nice.
was in front of last night.
There ain't no
That's
building no
that
better than
building.
me. That's
That's
a
his
house.
house.
That's
That's his
his
house.
bro.
That's his
Bro,
That's his
house.
that's
house.
that nigga house, bro.
Hey, look
That's
at
his
this, man. Look
house,
at this.
man.
You can look this up on Google.
You ate some
I
tomatoes.
Hey,
you
this
are
dude, this dude
you
reporting
are
live from
somewhat right.
Miami. I seen them
Hey,
pine
they better watch
trees.
these.
That's
Say,
his
what's up,
house,
YC?
bro. Listen, I'm glad I never
That's his
disrespected you,
house.
bro. Because I
That's
know
his
one
house.
thing.
He got
I'm like, hey,
They go
boy,
YC.
you
Say,
got
what's
money.
I
up,
got
You got
something
money
for
YC?
money.
you. Look at him. Look at him. And then, hey, listen,
Oh,
they don't let homeless people stand around houses like that.
I
Nah.
told
what's
you
up,
I know
This is
the
how.
owners.
YC?
You said what?
I told you
What's up,
I
YC?
was blessed by the owners because whenever
What's
the
up,
pandemic.
YC? He heard you.
What's up there,
What's
young
up,
young?
What's
YC?
up? Oh, no,
That's
hold
a
on, hold on.
baby.
They're going to
Oh, better me.
I
That
was
was,
trying to
Decepticon.
figure
that
out
was
that's a
Kenneth.
baby.
That was
You
Kenneth.
see it? You see the Decepticon right there? They're
That
going
was
to
Kenneth.
She
Decepticon.
said Decepticon.
What's up,
See?
Kenneth?
Decepticon.
It's
What's
in the
up, Kenneth?
flesh. It's human.
He says Decepticon.
You
What's
see the
going on,
Decepticon?
Kenneth?
He said, what's up, son? What's up, son? No, he
How
said,
you
what's
doing?
up to
Nah,
He
you
said,
you?
"What's
can't
up, the
call me
guy?"
son, nigga.
Bro, didn't I tell you that this dude right here, look at them teeth. Bro, look at them teeth. He's smiling.
Bro.
Yeah, but
But
he
Decepticon.
got it
hold
going
on,
on.
tell us how you got in this situation you in, Optimus. You say that the people did what? You had a
Optics.
bro, that's
I,
$1 million. You in over $1 million area
$1
right there.
house.
They got $1 million. That's probably $2-3 million house where you at right now.
He had a nice house.
Okay, so how did you end up there?
first off, it was really carpy. Like the people around here was pooping in the area, so I just cleaned it up. And
Okay,
then
Tell me
and
this
then
white lunch truck.
one night in the witching hour,
yeah.
one of the owners
He said witching hour.
went to a situation
No,
and
Hold
I
on, man. I
was
can't hear him.
basically
go
sleeping there
ahead.
on the concrete. And
Yeah.
he asked me, he was like, "What's your story?" And so I told him my story. He said, "My name is the name that's on the front of this building. See, this is the name. They
What? I
got it
can't
all
see
Okay.
marked
it.
up and
I can't.
everything.
What's the name? I
Mm.
can't see it.
It's It's Joseph's off of Argyle and Yucca.
What is the name though? It's called Joseph.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Who is
said
Joseph?
the
Joseph's the
owner.
owner.
I know who is Joseph though.
There you
He's
go.
the
Step
owner.
back there.
I get that part, right?
But you got to step back
Hey, this is called
there.
you can't make this up TV. But who is
No, you don't.
Joseph?
You're going to turn your back back
Basically,
What
there.
does Joseph do? How did Joseph put you in this? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand.
basically, whenever I was sleeping here on the concrete, whenever that pandemic hit
Yeah.
and it was closed, people was trashing the area. I clinked it.
Okay, and so what happened? They allow you to come on the property now on a regular?
Yeah.
So you got a room in their house,
No, I got a room outside their house where
but
I
they
was
allow you
already at.
to stay on the property though.
That's correct.
And that's over $1 million house you at right now. No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
You're not lying.
No,
You're
I
not
ain't
lying.
about lying, motherfucker. I'm asking you. You gotta
No,
tell
that's
me.
what I'm telling you. You ain't lying. You
I
telling the
know.
truth.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you telling me I am
I
telling.
slept
Okay.
on the right property and had the right
Go put
mentality.
that back in the house.
Say it again. Say it again.
I,
Say it again.
I
You said
said
I
I
was slept on
slept
the right
on the
Hold on,
right
property.
y'all.
property with the right mentality.
Put it in the
I
closet,
know that's
Lele.
right.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Bro,
Yeah.
excuse me. I
But
hate to interrupt y'all conversation because I just came up on her. But I'm going to tell you something. We already talked about this last night. He is a ghostwriter or he is a screenwriter for somebody. He ain't doing that boy, come on here, because you still at the same place that you was last night. You ain't home. Hey, a hobo is a homeless person on a mission, and that's not what he is. He said
That
he
ain't
was
true.
homeless, and he was sitting over there where he sitting at last night. He was in the house, and we were talking. Came outside, smoked 5 cigarettes. Ain't no homeless motherfucker got no whole pack of cigarettes.
no. But I mean,
That's
he
not
telling
what
us he's
it
not
is.
in that situation. He's showing us he landed
He's
on
showing us the
$1 million
house.
property. He's confirming everything you said last night. Yes,
And the only reason why he's on
he's
a $1 million
confirming.
property, and the only reason why he is there, and the only
He's
reason why
confirming.
he is on this $1 million property, because you know why? It's his. What I
That's
said,
fine.
and I said
That's
what I
fine.
meant.
If it's his, back to me. Back to me. When it's his, and when he sent me, say, "Hey, I want to bless you for looking out," and I've been
It's
in
his.
character, and I want to send you something. Back to me. Believe that. I'm gonna bring your ass back to Georgia, where I'm at. We're gonna rent an Airbnb for a whole week. I'm gonna pay for your room. I'm gonna pay for your flight. I'm gonna pay for you taking the time off work, and we're gonna ball, and we're gonna call it Optimus Prime Get Together. You hear me?
Optimus Prime, damn Decepticon.
Yeah, for real.
Please
You
Because at
remember
the end
the
of the day,
name.
right, if this man
That's
can be
his.
on
We
that
ain't
property,
even gonna
right,
worry
if
about
this
him
man
like
can
that
be
though,
there
bro. We already know
with
that it's
all he
his and what
going
he
through in
got
life,
going on.
bro, I salute him, bro. If you can be on over $1 million worth of property, these people allow you because right, you got to think about it. They'll be telling, hey, don't show our house online, don't do none of this. Like I'm with you, bad to me. It could be his fucking house. That's why he ain't tripping about it, right? So at the end of the day, I appreciate you, bro, because you do come over here every time. Every chance you can get, you come because of you know what I mean? I ain't tripping, man. That's all I'm saying, man. But Optimus Prime, you still an ugly motherfucker though. I ain't gonna tell you that. You still ain't got
Hey, I'm not ugly. I'm just well grown.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, what you
Lord
home,
have
dog?
mercy.
Well, get your ass
Optimus
away from
Prime.
everybody.
Say it again, Optimus Prime. Say that shit a fucking again.
I said I am not ugly. I'm just well grown.
I'm not home
Oh
somewhere
my
Hey,
grown.
I don't
God.
need my. I
And
don't
you
need
Every
that.
and
I
you
time
don't
worth
need. I
about
don't need to
$7
have
million.
that face on the mama. Cause
you
like
need
I
to
don't
come
care.
back
I
because I
like
don't
it.
Yeah,
get echo.
and you probably worth about $7, $8 million though. That's the thing. But yeah, y'all, I want to get back to So hold on, Artemis. Ready for whatever. We need to change your name
Yes,
back to who you are. Just stop being ready for whatever, and just be ready for when God comes. Not ready for whatever. When you be ready for whatever,
yeah,
sometimes you ask for the things. You speak things into existence when you're ready for whatever. When
yeah,
you get whatever, then whenever whatever
hmm
comes, then you like, man, I can't deal with not my husband, not this. I ain't know this is gonna happen, but you ready for whatever.
yeah,
So some
yeah.
things,
I see how Optimus looking at you because he confused. He don't know the backstory behind it leading
no,
up. So
no,
he
I ain't
walking
even
into
trying to
this. He
convince him,
walking into it.
honey.
I'm not
Yeah,
supposed to know that. I just gotta live it.
exactly. I
All
wasn't
right.
even trying to convince him about none that you. If he been there, he done been here from a long time as well. So if he don't know, we're gonna leave it at that because how God
Yeah,
works,
yeah,
that's already in the atmosphere. We're gonna leave it where it's at. But what I want to say
absolutely.
is that ready for whatever. You need to be ready for
Yes, sir.
something instead of being ready for whatever. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And you have
Yes, sir.
two kids, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So be so all I need you to do because you're a great woman. You're an awesome woman. Your spirit,
Thank
you
you.
can feel your spirit throughout this just talking. You can feel your spirit.
Yes,
You're
sir.
very passionate. If you rock with somebody, you're gonna rock with them. You might have differences, you might have whatever. But if I fuck with you, I fuck with you
Yes,
until you just make me
yes.
just dislike you. And when you dislike a person, you
Correct.
don't fuck with them. But if I fuck with you, I take a few flaws. I take this. I take. But if I, cause you're very loyal. I'm telling you what your spirit is
A-
coming off to me with.
a- absolutely right.
You're very
Good
loyal,
job.
bro. And
Thank
loyalty
you.
doesn't mean that, oh, if you do something wrong, I'm done with you. No, I'm loyal to you, so let's
Nah,
try to figure this shit out. But when a person
correct.
keeps showing you who they are, your loyalty needs to
Believe him.
turn into uh I leave your pussy ass alone, you keep fucking with me.
Yeah.
You understand me?
I think it's the fact that my heart is too big and I'm too genuine.
No, and keep your
I
heart as big, but you got to know, Ra, that God is gonna send you somebody that got the same everything that you got. It
yeah.
could never been an accident if you had kids from this person. I done had kids from women, and we didn't end up. But when I got with a person that really made sense, it all made sense of why I did end up with them because I would have never met that person that I was supposed to be with, right? So you
Right,
gotta
right.
sometimes in life you have to go through this, man. You have to go through
Yeah.
this, right? But it's up to you to say, I'm not gonna deal with that shit no more. I went through it. But listen, like you said, we co-parent, whatever, but God will send the same man, another man in your life, and to sweep you off your feet. And in your kid's life with the dude, your baby daddy still be there, your ex-husband still be there. But
hmm
the child, the kids will not miss a beat though. They keep going because
Right,
God knows your heart. He know exactly what is for you. Cause you done been
right,
through
right.
so much. It ain't about trying to figure out what you need. It's about finding out when that person gonna get to where you need it at though. It's no more you trying to figure out who you are. God know you know who you are. Special.
Right, right.
100%. You're special in God's heart. Everybody is
hmm
special, but Rob, I want you to know you're very special. And so I don't want you to
Thank you.
get confused. And it's a key thing God keep trying to tell me to tell you, Rob, is God is not the confusion. I mean, the author of confusion. So if it's
Right,
any kind of confusion in your life, no matter what anybody tell you, God has nothing to do with it. That's what I want to say,
right.
and to move on from that. But God is not the
Yeah,
author
I
of
appreciate you.
confusion, bro. I'm keeping it
Yeah, I
100. This
appreciate
from me to you, bro. For real.
you. Yeah, yeah.
For real, young lady.
I
And God,
appreciate you.
whatever God got for you, He got it. You there. You had to go through this because if God would have gave you everything He's gonna bless you with, and then you found this out, then you probably would have looked at, oh well, God this and because God ain't. I get it, right? Because I done been in a situation where you
Well,
tried.
you know what? You know what I told him the other day. I told him. I say when we finally got to that point to where we can actually be in the same bed, room with each other and actually talk to one another. You know, I told him, say, man, you know, you broke my heart the other day, yeah. And he was like, what do you mean? Because I had to mentally prepare myself for me being a single parent. So
Yeah.
I'm already mentally preparing myself for it. And so it was something that he said the other day. He was like, yeah, um, I ain't saying I left y'all. I just said I left you. And I was like, really? I was like, damn, if that was the case, then motherfucker, excuse my French, we didn't have to get married. You know,
Yeah.
I could have just been your baby mama and I just would have went about my business, you know. But like I told you, it was the love and the loyalty that I had for you, you know, that I wanted to make, you know, I wanted to build with you, I wanted to grow with you. And you became an opportunist because you fed off of
Weakness.
my energy, and you fed off of that because you knew I
Yes,
was
sir.
genuine and
Yeah.
you knew I was loyal, and that I would, at the drop
Yeah.
of a hat, I would give you anything.
Yeah.
Hell, I damn near gave you the whole world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gave you
Yeah.
my last.
Yeah.
Gave your son my last. You know,
Oh,
and
preach,
so
baby, preach. You talking now? Preach.
yeah, and so with that, you know, and then now, you know, you have never found a black woman that'll go out and buy their husband a shop. You'll never go out and find
Let's keep the
a black
material
woman that'll
things
be
off. Let's keep them. Listen,
yeah.
right? Let's keep
Oh
that
no,
off.
it's
Let's
cool,
keep
it's cool.
speaking.
No,
You
it's
got to
cool.
speak directly in what you done, but just
No,
speak.
I am,
I
I
want
am.
to
know.
speak
But
directly
I'm just saying.
to the fact that Bernie Mac, tell that little kid that called me the Decepticon, hey, I'll hit a kid.
Huh?
In the words of the late great Bernie Mac, tell that little kid that called me the Decepticon, hey, I'll hit a kid.
There you go, that weirdo shit. Hey, Optimus Prime, come back with your rich ass. I'll at you in a minute. But go ahead, bro.
But what I was saying was, you know what I'm saying, when you give a person your all and then, you know, at the drop of a hat, but I do apologize for putting material things out there. I didn't mean it like that. But what I was saying was, you'll never find, you know what I'm saying,
What's the
a woman
easy?
alone, let alone
What's that
a
in your
black
mouth?
woman to invest
What's that in your mouth? What are you
multiple
eating?
ways to make sure that, you know what I'm saying,
Huh?
when you win, we win
Candy.
type of ordeal. You know, we're winning
What's the
together.
candy
And then
from?
it's then you got that
I know
envious
what's in
spirit
your
and that
mouth. Where
jealousy
did you get
spirit
it from?
where that person, they'll
Who
turn
gave
that
it
Hold on,
to
love
you?
into
Batman.
hate.
Batman. Hold on, Batman. We can't let her get it off, Batman. And then we can, you know
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying? We
y'all.
just
I'm
gotta
sorry,
have.
my bad. I was talking to my son. My bad. Let me mute my
Oh, okay,
mic.
Oh,
okay.
you good.
All right, I
You
just
good.
muted my cause let her get it off. And my cousin done showed up too. I don't know what.
No,
Black, hit
that's
the
cool.
link.
That's
But
cool.
go ahead.
Where you turn that love into hate. And so, you know what I'm saying, you thinking that you building with a person and then that person, you know what I'm saying, becomes an opportunist and they feed off of that. You know, and they'll try to get what they want out of it to get to the next level,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But with that I could tell any woman, let alone a black woman, don't ever sell yourself short or don't ever get comfortable. Get comfortable of being uncomfortable because that's what I learned in this journey.
Say
You
that
know,
shit, bro.
within
If I can wake my wife up right fucking now. Say that shit you just said. I listen. Let me
yeah,
say it, and then I'm gonna say the way I said it. I told my wife, listen. If you ever get comfortable in life, you done made it or you'll never make it. But if you always
correct,
uncomfortable in anything you're doing,
correct,
you always gonna grow because it's something you miss,
correct,
right?
correct,
You
right.
say it. I'm sorry, right? That's how I know you
Yes,
gonna
yes, I
grow.
have to.
You're awesome.
I gotta.
You're
Yes,
awesome.
because I have to.
You're
I
awesome.
know it. Like, and then you know,
You're
like I
fucking
told you last
awesome,
time,
bro.
when
You're
when
fucking
I told
awesome,
you,
bro. If nobody else tell you, right?
When God talks to me,
You're fucking
God talks to
awesome,
me,
baby.
and I talk back.
You're
God
fucking
talks
awesome.
to me, and I listen, and God
You
talks to me
said
very, and
something
I
that
listen.
God told
I
me.
know when I know when God talks to me,
You
and
said something
so
that God told me. You're fucking awesome, bro.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you that.
yeah. That's
100%.
what He told me. I had to get you uncomfortable, getting comfortable in the situation
To
because this is
be,
not what I
yeah,
had for
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this was only a temporary situation. Basically, this
Right,
is something that you picked for yourself. I did not pick this person for you, but you picked your person for yourself.
right,
You know, instead of
right.
waiting on me. But now that I have the person that I have set aside for you, you have to close this door before you can walk through this other door.
Yeah. And I had to take you through the
Yes.
things that I took you through because
And
you
I had to
thinking
show you something.
this is going to be this the person that I'm going to be with. No, all he was doing was molding you for the right
Correct.
person, right?
Absolutely.
Right? You have to, because if you
Absolutely.
get the right person at the wrong time, it never works out. But if you get the right
Correct.
person, if you get the right person if you get the what I say, if you get the wrong person
You
at the
get the
right
wrong
time,
person at the
and if
right
you get
time.
the right
Correct.
person at the wrong, either way it go, right, and it don't
Right.
work out.
Right.
If a
Right.
guy is only set you up because the person gonna come in your life, you already set. You got your kids, and if
Right.
you're a faithful and loyal woman. If he say I want to, but he may not. He already have been through that in his life. He just looking for a woman just to be there, appreciate him, grow together.
Correct.
Bro, that's what
Correct.
happened, bro. I was married twice, bro. But my first marriage,
And see,
I
this
got
is and see,
married
there's
the
a funny
second
part of
time.
it. See, funny story. The funny story is I am the second marriage. That's the funny
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah.
And I had to let him know the other day. I was like, you really think it's us, but it's really you. I feel horrible. I'm not trying to call you out on your flaws or anything like that because I accepted you for who you were.
Right.
I understand that you had low self esteem. I understand that you suffer from this, that, and the third, and your family. They turned their back on you. They basically used him as the black sheep. They loved him, but they only loved him to a certain extent. So but I was there through the crying and the tears and the conversations and the flaws and the ups and downs and left and right. The middle of the night. That's me for the last 5 years. I have been the one that was the blessing. I was the blessing that got you off of this, that, and the third. I was the blessing that helped this family stay above water. I was the blessing. Now, one time did I throw it in your face. Now, one time did I throw you in the dirt.
And you still a
And
blessing.
see and the fact of the matter is, and even for his son, I was the blessing,
You
you
still
know,
a blessing.
because I did more for that baby than his own mom did,
I
and
got you.
that's what she
I got
hated
you.
me for. She hates me for.
But that's the
She hates me
loyalty
because I
of
can
you, though.
provide better and do more than she can. But you would think that you would sit down and have a conversation with
Yeah,
your wife and try to figure
with
out a
you,
game
right? But
plan
everybody ain't
to
on
to
your
raise your
level, right?
son.
Yeah,
Correct,
everybody ain't on the level that you on, though, bro. That's what you got to
correct.
realize, bro. Because you sometimes you have to dumb down things to people that don't understand the way you do, right? It's not
They
saying
hate they
somebody is
hate they
not
hate the
as
people that raise. That's what's
yeah,
crazy because my brother said something because my brother he has some kids, and so he said something the other day. He said it's funny how they hate the ones that's raising their kids,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
10 toes down doing for their
yeah,
kids, that's
yeah,
standing up stepping for their
right,
kids. They hate the ones that are doing for their kids, and I don't understand that.
right,
I never did, and I never will. But
right.
that's neither here nor there.
But yeah,
But what I
that's
did,
not for you to
yeah,
understand.
that's neither here nor there. That's not for me to
Yeah,
understand.
it's only for
What
you to
it what
stay
is for
true
me
to you. Stay true to
Correct. What
you.
is for me to understand is like I told him, like I said, man, look, this is your second one, and it's already a buzz. So, I love you. I love you dearly with all my heart and soul. I'm still in love with you, but at the fact of the matter is, I cannot let this go any further. I
Yeah,
cannot let this go
yeah.
on. And you're
And you're
using,
not wrong.
you're
You're
using,
not wrong.
you're
You're not
using,
wrong.
you're using me, and it's reflecting on our child. It's reflecting
Right.
on our child, and he wants to protect his mother. He's not going to let his mother hurt anymore. The arguing, the fighting, they got to end. So I understand where my people are coming from with that perspective. They witnessed it. They're witnessing it. But also I understand what my T Jones is saying. Hey, at the end of the day, that is still his dad. He ain't got no money like that. Hey, don't deprive him of being with his son on his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
And your teacher
So
I'm telling you
I
right.
went.
She telling you right.
So I went
But
ahead, and like I told him, I said, I
long as
can't
he
do
know
nothing
you
for you.
don't
And
want none of that bullshit around
correct,
your
correct,
kids, that
correct,
whatever you
correct,
doing,
correct.
be a father. If not, then you like it should be a law that if you're not gonna teach these kids the right way, you deserve not to be around them, bro. I'm standing on
Right,
that, bro. If you on some bullshit, whatever you on, and you trying to bring in, hey, this your stepdad, this your stepmom, but we both the same.
right,
No, if you on that,
right,
bro, you deserve not to be around them. Not saying that you can't see them or
right,
nothing, but you deserve not. No,
right,
bro. No,
right,
no.
right.
I'm
And so
standing
I was
on that.
trying to be peaceful, put the peace in it, just wave the white flag. Hey, I'm still your child's mother. You still my child's father.
Yeah,
Let's find some common ground and make this about our child. That's
yeah,
their day. That
yeah.
it got to be peace somewhere. We cannot continue to keep feuding like this. for no reason. Family against you against me, family against family, mama against mama, daddy against daddy, brother against brother. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like your caption. I cannot make this up.
No, there's no
I
way you
can't
can.
really cannot make this up.
There's no way.
Part one. This is part two. This is part
Yeah,
two of part one. This is going into the in laws in the biological part.
yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy. So with that being said, I extended the invite. He accepted, and I also informed my people about it. Oh, they lost their damn mind. They went crazy.
Mhm.
Whoop, 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 and XYZ. You know what? If that's gonna be what it is, I said, you know what? At the end of the day, this is still your grandson. At the end of the day, this is still your nephew. So either y'all come, y'all more than welcome to. All are welcome. But if not, I'm not gonna stress on it
So I'm saying
because
not to get too
I
much in the business. Is his family?
right.
Does his family like they do understand like what he into? Like are they like
No,
covering up for
they have no
him?
clue. They have no clue. Like what me, you, and I, and the other young lady talked about last time. They have no clue. But the crazy part about it is, this one, like I said, it was the family, that one family member that put it out there. But I guess they didn't pay that family member no mind or whatever how it go. You know,
Yeah, the
yada yada yada
credibility,
X Y
the
Z. He just talk,
credibility, of it,
yeah,
like yeah.
because they ain't no
Because
receipts
you did,
behind
he
it.
had a wife and he had kids and everything seemed
Yeah,
like it was
right.
everything you were saying like you hating. Because I'm pretty sure the person that was saying it didn't have what y'all had. He didn't have a woman married and
The
having
perfect
kids,
family. You know
so
what I'm saying? I
you
like I
can
said,
write him off easy.
you
Yeah,
go on social media. You go on social media. You actually see how I actually am and what my life actually looks like. We are the perfect family.
no, I
Like
got you. I got you. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. The perfect biblical
And the
church
person that's saying
religious
it don't
family.
have none of that.
Correct.
So they like, oh, you
Correct.
hate,
High
you hate.
standards, high opportunity,
Yeah,
publicly known, publicly known.
yeah,
On both standpoints because he's out there and as
yeah,
well as
yeah,
I am out there.
yeah, yeah,
My music is on all platforms.
yeah.
I don't say nothing. I just don't say nothing. I just keep doing music. Because I'm like I said, I'm speaking my testimony. When I my release, and I thought it was funny because the other day my brother was like, "Man, every time I talk to you, man, you always sing." I told him that I said because God put a song in my heart. That's why I'm always singing. I'm always
All
singing.
right, well, listen, give me something off the top right now.
What you want me to sing?
Yeah, whatever, give me
You want me
something
to
off
sing
the
something? You
top.
want me to sing something? You want me to sing a church song?
Yeah, give me something off the top right now.
All right, well, let me slide another one because I don't want to wake my son up. My son's
Yeah,
probably
give
not
me
down.
something off the
I
top
find
right
it out there. All right, all right, you ready?
now. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I
You
can
good?
hear
I'm
you
clear?
now. I can hear you now,
All right,
like the Sprint
all
commercial.
right, all right, all right. I love you, Lord, and I lift my eyes to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. There you
There
go.
you go. That was beautiful. That
If
was
that was
beautiful.
a
That's one of the songs my
rendition,
mommy. That's one of my.
if that was a
No, that
That's one
was
of my
rendition,
songs.
beautiful.
put that
Listen,
first
I
thing
would
off
have
the
never
top of your
expected
head.
you to sound like that.
No, I
But
don't talk how I
you
sing.
come
I
off
don't
real
talk how I sing.
aggressive.
I don't talk.
No,
Yeah,
exactly. You come off
yeah, I
really
don't talk how I sing.
aggressive. But the way you did that, I then there was like, hold on, now, who am I? You literally like the way that you talk and the way you just
Yeah,
did
everybody
that.
said it.
Yeah, I would have never in my life thought.
Never known that I could sing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, never known that you can do that right there. And did you do that for your husband? I see why he fell in love with
hmm
Listen,
I
can you
sing
sing like a
church
regular? Like,
choirs,
can you sing like
UILs,
a?
anything you can think
What's one
of.
of
I
your
did.
like R&B songs? I want to hear you like. Can you do like a Mariah Carey or any kind of them kind of songs? I just want to see if you can hit a real note though. That was
Oh
awesome.
no, I can't hit no high. I can't hit no high note
Not
no
too
Mariah
high.
Carey.
I'm just saying, what is one of your favorite songs that you know you can sing though? R&B,
Oh,
one of the songs you
uh,
know you can sing.
Lauren Hill used to be my child.
Okay,
That
say
X Factor, that X Factor.
give me something from that I know you can handle on that. I love Lauren
Okay,
Hill for sure.
all right, let's see.
For sure.
It could all be so simple with me, with me, with me, with me. But you rise and make it hard. Loving you is like a vow,
Go ahead.
and we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be to gain some reciprocity. Say no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will.
Go ahead.
All
You can sing. You can't sing, but you can sing.
right.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Yeah,
I like that. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
don't tell
Yeah.
nobody. I just
Yeah,
don't tell
you
nobody.
good now.
I just do music.
Yeah. And that's in
I
you.
just do
You know
music.
what I'm saying? That ain't on you. That's in you.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a blessing, man.
yes,
That's a blessing.
yes,
Artemis Prime, how
yes.
you
My
feel
whole.
about that, Artemis? Let me see what he got
There
to
you
say.
go. Oh, I didn't even know when he was still on here.
Yeah, he's still on. Artemis Prime, how you feel about that?
I love the fact that she didn't know some of the words, but she ad-libbed it enough to mess around and make it go with the song.
I know, right? I know, right? Hey,
But it all it was,
that song way back in '96. So I had to ad lib.
but it was awesome.
Thank you. I
That
appreciate
was
you.
like, hey, and because I could ride with that. Like, even though I could hear Lauryn Hill in the background in my head, I was hearing your words, and it was right. Yeah, you had it. You pinpointed. Hey, you bow and arrow. You darted that joker. I'm not mad at you.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Appreciate
Rod,
you.
don't he sound like we had some optimism, like he A&R. Motherfucker might be,
I know, right?
right? And he
Hey, he
like, yeah,
might.
it's like you
He might.
daughter it.
He
And
up. He up in $1 million house. You heard me?
man, millions of dollar house. Up that way, that might be like 2 million, 1.7 million, something like that. It ain't just yeah, it's
I might be sitting here on historical, like what you call it, that historical classified lands where they can't mess around and bump it down, but ain't no business coming out of it. I might be sitting on something like that right now.
you right about that. And the key thing when you say you might be, that means you got to be doing the goddamn right thing. You ain't never
Hold on.
heard nobody accidentally say you was on a million nothing. But if you might be doing
Hold
that, you might be doing motherfucking all right in life. You hear me?
on. Let me show
But
y'all
y'all
my fish
listen,
real
this is
quick.
what I wanted to say. What my caption was. Okay, so this is what I want to say, y'all, right? Because I never got I want to get to that part. So my cousin left too. He'll know. We got a death in our family, right? See, so I'm from
Yeah,
Florida, but
I remember.
I'm from St. Petersburg, like right by Tampa. But I got my first cousins, like my grandmother's first cousins was in like Orlando and Daytona. So the my I guess this is my great cousin. It might have been my great aunt. She passed away. No, they weren't. They was my grandma first cousin. So when you there, you call everybody auntie. Back then, that was my aunt. No matter if they your
After
first
you get
cousin or not. You know what I'm
after you
saying.
get to the second or third cousin, they all
Yeah,
aunties
that's
after
when they
that.
get. Yeah, but if you the first
Yeah.
cousin and my grandma and y'all always, you still a aunt, right? You just first cousin. But yeah, okay, so she been passed away. All right, so and then So she passed away like in early 2000, and then we still had Uncle Bubba, which they still were just cousins, but that's uncle and auntie. So, but I was kin to Aunt Shirley because that was my grandma's side. Long story short, she passed away like early 2000. He finally just passed away beginning of this week. I think it was like last week, like Saturday or Sunday, last weekend. Boom. So when my mama called me, told me, boom, boom, boom. It's in Orlando, Florida. So I'm like, she like, you gonna better make it. Like, it ain't about making it. I can, you know what I mean? I work for myself, so something like this, yeah, there's no question. I'm gonna set my schedule accordingly. And on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I can't do nothing for nobody because I'm not gonna even be here in Georgia. So
Correct. Correct.
So the reason the question came about is that I told my wife early in the week, last week when I found out, she was like, yeah, let me find out, right? She just got back to work by the last, I think it's like her third week. And she worked for like one of them big
You breaking up?
insurance company. Insurance
There you go.
company. Yeah, so but she's not a supervisor, but she's a what's right on the supervisor? Like they still get like she runs groups of people. She's not
She
a
a trainer.
supervisor.
She a trainer.
Yes, yes. There you go. There you go. See, that's right. You great. She's a
I
trainer.
gotta cover. I gotta cover my face because I'm an elite. I'm an elite. I told you. Remember in that last conversation, I told y'all I make 6 figures before bonus.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
Thank you.
know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you,
So,
Leon, Florida.
yeah, yeah.
I
That's
gotta
my
cover my
cousin
face
right
with the
there,
mask.
Gerard and Black. I hope you're gonna be in
Thank you. I
Orlando.
appreciate
That's my
you.
big cousin right there.
He said it sounds good. I said I
Yeah,
appreciate him.
yeah.
Tell him I
Oh, he
appreciate him.
did. Oh, he said it sounded good. Okay, yeah, I got you. But yeah,
Tell him I
so
appreciate
right, I that happened. So I tell my wife, she like, okay, I'm gonna tell them, you know, I'm gonna take off on Friday because my wife ain't letting me go to Florida, nothing without her. Ain't no way. She
him.
ain't
You
going.
already know.
Yeah, you ain't going.
You
You
already
gonna
know.
go back home
That I
and you
yeah.
doing better than you did when you left. And I heard all what you
Mhm.
had while you was there, and we ain't doing that.
Mhm.
Boom. So she said, but the day she tell me, she say, baby, I don't know. I think she told me Monday. She's like, honey, uh, I'm gonna take off, cause she don't work on the weekend, Monday through Friday. She like, I don't work on the weekend. So she like, okay.
She got the play.
You
She
only
got play
get
hours.
16 hours though. You only get 16 hours.
she got play. She got play hours.
Yeah, you get 16 hours only to take off. And if you go over the 16 hours, you you're gonna lose that position of being a trainer, right? Because you 16 hours, y'all. And if anybody work, y'all know that's only 2 work days. That's 8 hours a day.
Mhm.
16 hours. That's all they told her. So I'm like, listen, she told him, I was like, you told
So
me it's a death in the family. No, hold on, bro. Let me finish real quick. So I was like, you told him
I
it's a
got
death
I
in the
got you.
family. She was like, yeah. I say what? She said, yeah, I only get 16 hours. And then if I get over the 16 hours in a certain, whatever the time period they give me. And right, this shit is like boiling my. While she talking, I'm boiling inside, bro. Because I work for myself, bro. Like that right there is not. But I'm gonna
Mhm.
finish before I go to fucking end because I got to finish first. So she said, "Yeah, they say 16." I'm like, "Sade, you serious? Like that don't even make sense." Yeah, 16 hours. That was that day. Then the day I came home, and she kind of broke everything down. Like, hey, y'all gonna get 16 hours. That means if I take a lunch break and I go over 30, 40 minutes, that's an hour. Didn't so I'm like, bro, they looking more a job is looking more to fight. Let me finish. All right, let me just get it all out and deal with it because I can not go all the way through with the shit. So boom. So now when my wife tell me, this, I'm mad. I swear I instantly got mad. So I'm like, man, how the fuck? You gonna tell me the people can tell you this? She like, yeah, that's what it. I'm like, shout this is shit I'm talking about. You gotta work for somebody. And they can tell you gonna do this and you getting them everything you got, whatever, whatever. Long as she like, yeah, baby, I understand. Right? She ain't tripping. She with me, but she still ain't all the way with me because she like shit.
Mhm.
You work for yourself, nigga. At least I know every week I make a certain amount. You might go a week or two and nothing come up. You know what I mean? But then you might 3 weeks. And you might cover all those 2 weeks you missed, just the business, right? When you're in business for yourself, you start understanding. So long story short, it was she told me. I'm still hot about it right now as I'm speaking, right? But she came back to me and was like, baby, you know what? Like, nobody can tell me. I'm like, so, Lord forbid, my mother and her mother is still alive. I'm like, so you telling me if something was happening to my mother or anything, or just something was happening to you, Sade, or something happened to me, you think a job can tell me I got 16 hours to be able to mourn over you. I'll be able to take that time off. So you telling me after the 16 hours, I can come on and I can pretend like but it could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your mama, it could be your daddy. It could be somebody really, even, Lord forbid, a child. So you're going to tell me you get 16 hours or you cannot, or that position can be took from you off of 2 work days. Man, y'all kiss my motherfucking ass. And you can go ahead, bro. I just had to say that. Kiss my mother. I want to say something else, but I'm not.
No, go ahead.
I'm not, though. But I'm just keeping it real, right? Like, if you work for somebody, bro, so the person you work for, I'm going to tell you when you know you're in the right situation or wrong. If someone like that happen, if you come to your employer, fuck all the policies that they can have. You say, hey, man, such and died, man. I'm going to need 4 days off. I got 2 days can get paid and 2 I can't get paid for. A person that knows they got family, understand, be like, man, I'm gonna take the whole week off and I'm gonna still pay you. You understand me? Like that's how in real life shit. And back to me, voice, in real life, right? That shit supposed to happen, but in this bullshit life we living in right now, you could tell the person they only get sick. You tell the person how many hours, bro. So you telling me you go out of town, right? You supposed to be out of town, either with your family, your boyfriend, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, right? And you be out of town and you got to be looking at and counting down the hours. You might want to stay for 4 days because this shit good, and they tell you you only get 2 days. You come back, you lose your job because you was enjoying your life, and these people think your life should be dictated by them because they is paying you, right? Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's keep it real, bro. My wife told me this today, but I'm still hot about it, bro. That's why I made the shit about it. I'm hot. And we was talking about a bunch of other shit, but it was a good thing because I probably would have ran it in and just got the fuck off. Cause that's bullshit to me,
Yeah.
bro. You put your heart, sweat, and tears, and I don't give a fuck if you coming in the office or going out of the office, whatever. You telling me if
Yeah.
something happened that you can't control, like coronavirus happened and the world shut down. So now people is taking
You
everything
can't make this
serious.
up.
I,
Yeah,
Hey,
I can't barely
let
hear
me
you
ask you
because
this.
somebody making noise.
If you mess around, hey, you can't make this up. Let me ask you, and
yeah.
and and Miss Ma on the screen and to the other person on the panel. If you have
There's some
certain
noise.
type
Hold on,
of
hold on, bro. There's some noise.
that's mine. Sorry
Oh,
about
all
that.
right. Go ahead, bro.
So like, say for instance, you have like something that you're trying to do in life, and I'm gonna put it in a context like this because I'm trying to see the contrast of what you're trying to say. If I choose to use, say for instance, corporate help, like a paycheck and a W-2, compared to me trying to use a 1099. To me personally, the difference of the hate is the same. Like, the W-2 worker is gonna hate on you just as much as somebody that don't know what you're doing, but you're an independent person. So anyway it goes to me and my personal thought, it's that person, like majority of the people who don't even know you, don't know nothing about you, don't know what you're doing, might watch what you're doing, might follow you, might stalk you. Both it happens whether it's you go through corporate and you go through feds and police, or whether you go through
So
independent
listen,
people on
buddy.
the street.
Artemis, I'm not to cut you out. Is you asking me a question? Are you finna tell
Yeah.
me?
So, my bad. So
What's
my
making a
question is,
statement?
which side would you choose to just watch you? and hound you? Would you choose a corporate, or would you choose just being you and you're just doing you, whatever? You could prove everything about you.
Just being me. Just being me. I'm gonna take that any day of the week. Just being me. Cause being me, I can deal with. I can deal with if I know I did something wrong and if someone's gonna fake my money because something I did, I can deal with that. Me having a goal and somebody say, hey, this person wanna see you and you know you might go to this place, office, wherever you're going, and this person might want to see you if you're working for them, and you can always have the fear of them taking something from you that you have been doing for however X amount of time. If you have that kind of fear, bro, if you come and they say, hey, uh Jeff Bezos want to talk to you. You know, just using an example from Amazon. There's some big they want to talk to you. And you high on the food chain, you come in there at all times when these people that's running everything and calling all the shots call you into the office or put you in a space closed in, you always have the fear of the worst. You don't go. Most people don't go on meetings with the. Hey, I might get promoted. When you go into certain things, when the boss person, boss man, boss woman, etc., call you in, you don't go in there saying, "Hey, I'm finna be promoted." You go in there hoping, "I hope I
Sorry
ain't
for the
finna lose my
intrusion. I don't
job."
like closed doors.
Yeah, I don't feel like I hope I ain't gonna lose my job. But what I'm saying is I'm a bet on myself, bro. So we're working on myself since 2015, bro. I had ups, I had downs. I had downs, 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 then I had up. And I had down again, down, 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 up. Bro, it wasn't about me having the downs or the ups. It was about me sticking to what I believed in, bro. Right? Because when you stick to what you believe, all that's gonna come with it because I believe in myself. So I know it's gonna be some shit gonna come with this. I didn't teach myself this. I'm figuring it out as I go, bro. You got a lot of money, you got no money. You can go there, you can go there. You can stay in the middle, but it all comes with business and it all comes with the time in your life when you can get $9,000 and be in the best place of your life because you got $20 or $30 saved, $20 or $30,000 saved, right? If you get a $9,000 job, right? Boom. But if you get a $9,000 job and you ain't been saving shit, you been blowing your money, and you already 2,000 in the hole with this, you ain't paid that, and you behind on that. When you get the 9,000 to start a job, you might spend $4,000, $5,000. So you got $4,000 now, and you still got to pay your labor, right? You got to pay the people that's gonna help you. Then you told the people you're gonna take this much time, and then now. So what happens is when you done took on a job, like I said, you done got that money, but you been fucked up on this job before and four because you done balled out. You didn't take the shit serious because it kept coming. But you might get a job that take a lot longer, but you owe somebody on the job before you ain't finished. You still need about $800 to finish the next job. The last job you was doing, but you ran out of money, so you got to take another job to be able to pay the $800 back on that job. And then you still got to pay the people that's working for you, right? You got to pay yourself,
Right.
right? Like this shit is no joke, bro. But my what he asked me, it was about me betting on myself, bro. I done been at somebody's job, bro. I done been there, and if they work slow, and I don't make but 2 days a week, I only get 2 day check, and then I'm still gonna get taxed from it, and child support still gonna take out of my check, right? So it's like, man, when it's good, and this is
Child
going
support's
through
a
what,
joke.
huh?
Child support's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke until you get some fucking kids, and then you see who the fuck laughing. What is you talking about, man?
Man, that's a freaking joke. They
It's
want you
a
to be.
joke to a
They,
nigga. How
they,
many kids you got, sir?
Oh Lord,
let
let's
me
not
let,
talk about
let
no
me
child
let me get
support.
How
into
many
this with
kids do
you.
you got? Answer that first before we go to anything else.
I'll tell you that
And
after
don't
after I
lie because you done told us you don't have no kids, bro.
what? I didn't ever say
Yeah.
that.
You
I
did.
said
I got
in
a
my
video of
mind.
you saying that.
You said it
You done
without saying.
said
You
that,
said it
bro.
without
I
You
said
done
saying.
I
said
said
that.
in my mind I have no kids because the kids I can't see.
Oh, you
That's what
have
I
said
said.
that. So how many kids you got?
You want to really talk? You want to
No,
go
I
real
just want
deep?
to know. I really want to know how many
You
kids you
want to
got.
go
That's
real
all I
deep?
want to know.
3 of them dead, 3 of them kidnapped, and the other 3 is the ones that I met, but I messed around and can't see by law.
So
Just
see,
have
What?
this is the shit that get me
Okay, hold on. Wait. Whoa.
hang
Whoa.
up on you, bro.
I
So
don't
you,
believe
Whoa.
you.
me, that's what I'm
I don't believe
saying.
you.
Now you start
No.
acting weird, bro.
I don't believe you,
No.
If
Decepticon.
So
not,
no, hold
then
on,
it
y'all,
was
real quick. So how many
no.
kids?
But let me
How
tell you
many
this
kids,
part.
bro? How many kids? How many
Let,
kids
yeah,
you got?
but yeah, exactly. Let me tell you this part. They put it on me in like the ghost form, like
No, how
oh,
many kids have
no.
you have?
No, let me put this with you because
No, answer that
I can't
question
be hundred
first, though.
percent with you if I can't tell you that
Artemis,
what they
Artemis.
do and use,
No, Artemis,
and
just
I'm sitting
tell
here
me
home.
first. First, I need to know how many kids do you have, like in real life, bro?
Like in real life, that's what I'm telling you. Hey, that's what they tell
How
me.
many kids, bro?
I either have some or none, at least according to what people say.
Say that again.
I either have some or none.
You ain't got no
Yeah.
more of my motherfucking time, man. Kiss
I
my
mean,
Yeah.
ass,
give
man.
him my here.
Yeah,
You
we ain't
damn
How
gonna
many?
play like
Decepticon.
that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna play
Give
like
I
that.
can't. I
Bro.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play like that. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
listen, but like what I was saying though, right? So do you? So the question is,
I'm
right?
listening to you.
Yeah, but I'm saying the question is back to me. Right? You work right back to me. Don't you have a job?
I do.
Okay, so if you went in your office or you went in your job and something happened to your family member, whatever, right? Lord forbid, and you had to tell them, hey, I got a death in my family. Such and such, it could be the closest person to you or the farthest person from you, but it's still a family member, right? And you tell them, are you gonna get you got this much time? Are they gonna tell you, hey, do whatever you need to do and
Okay.
just let them know?
I went
And
through
how do you
that
feel about that as well?
about
It's
a
two
year
part
ago.
question. Two part
About a
question.
year ago. About a year ago, I went through that, bro. I went through that when my granny died, and because I was just starting at the job, you understand what I'm saying? I didn't know that they would give me 5 days bereavement. You hear me? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I could use my PTO time. I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? It was like the day that my granny died, I was off work. Then it was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to work, and I went back to work, but I didn't know that I could take that time for my bereavement time. You know what I'm saying? Because that was not explained to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
start over back to me because you lost me from the beginning. But I heard everything you said all this time and everything you just was saying for you to
like when
say you
I
get
had
some
I
time.
had been at
Go
that
ahead.
job, like I had been here with this. I had already worked for the company before, but when I worked for the company, I wasn't full time. But when I went full time, I didn't know that I had those type of benefits. You understand what I'm saying? And they gave me the
Mm-hmm.
bereavement time, but I didn't know that I had it because it was not explained to me that I had it.
Mm-hmm.
So when my granny died,
Got you,
I was
Hooker.
like, I need to be off work. And so I took my time off work and they gave me the bereavement time, but I only took 3 days. And she was like, well, you could have used the rest of your time, use the rest of my time. And I was like, what you mean the rest of my time? It was already too late. You understand what I'm saying? But I had PTO time and now that accrued after the fact because it was like my granny died this one day. I was off for 3 days. Then when it was time for her funeral to come, I was out for the next 3 days. But I put in for my PTO time because I didn't know that I still had bereavement time.
Rest, yes, I got it. Got it.
So listen. So what I'm saying is, so how do you feel, right? So your PTO cover how many days you took off?
My PTO my bereavement time covered for 5 days, and my
Oh, so the
PTO
only
time.
and hold on, I'm gonna cut you off, honey. So they in the begin they you get a grieving time. That's in the when you get hired.
Yeah, but my PTO time was
It's
the
this.
hours that I had accrued that I could have
Yeah,
used
yeah,
for
yeah.
my personal
That's
time
different.
off. And I didn't know that until I didn't know that I had the coverage until after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, this is it, bro. I mean, I came in on the end of the conversation when y'all was talking about that. It's all about humility and compassion when it comes to stuff
Mm-hmm.
like this.
But it's about being. It's about real life, though, right? Back to
That's
me,
what I'm
right?
talking
So
about. Humility
there's
and
no
compassion.
way that you have to even act, bro. If you say this happened, bro, it's not. It shouldn't affect nothing that you do. That's why you always hire more employees than you need because of certain things may happen, right?
That
You
part,
Right.
never,
yeah.
nobody never hire the right amount of people for the job. You always have more people, and you might give them less time, but their time will get better when the person that was there can't. You know, whatever happens, they always have backup, bro. So what I'm saying is nobody should ever go somewhere and be worried if something happened that you got to tell somebody something. They got to tell you how much time you can take off. You can kiss my
Right.
ass, bro.
I
Listen
agree.
to me, bro. It's no nothing in this world, bro, that can tell me how, when, what I can do when everybody got the same 24 hours. Everybody get up whenever they gotta get up. If you tell you to get up, whatever, whatever. It's no way, bro. And that pissed me off with my wife. And it's not the first time I have heard it, but I understand I understand where she coming from. 100. She don't want to go to nobody's job. She can work from home. She in her domain. She can, always in the living room. She can get up, go in the kitchen. She can go smoke break in the garage, in the basement. Right? I ain't tripping, but I'm still tripping because when it affects something, I'm like, hey, I want us to go. We're going to Florida, and then the affect your 16 hours that they gonna give you or something. Go, bro, that job can kiss my ass. I'm gonna start a series on that, bro. I promise I am.
I
I
agree.
want to hear people. I swear, bro, because that ain't it, bro. We can come up with this shit I
Right.
said before, and they gonna tell us what time we can't and how long you can take it. You gotta have this many hours of this. You gotta have, bro. I don't control death or life, bro. God does, bro. So when it happens,
Right.
either do what we gotta do, bro. And they ain't know it's gonna affect this, it's gonna affect that because of a business, bro. So when people at a business don't respect you and you about to go through that, that's not where you're supposed to be in life, bro. Especially if it affects you. Some people say, hey, I gotta do it this way because I'm making this amount of money. And she making over
Right.
$20 an hour. That still ain't worth nobody telling me if something was to happen, I gotta go by what y'all believe in, or y'all gonna cut off what I believe in. Is money, right? Ain't no
That's
way.
what I'm
Ain't no
saying.
way. There's no way you gonna dictate my life. That means
In
you
my
control
opinion,
me.
bro, in my opinion, it's just my own personal opinion.
It's funny how they want to dictate that too, because shoot, hey, every time they mess around and want to dictate what it is, it's gonna be something that's gonna be like what you call it, compromising. I don't want to necessarily say a bad situation. Some people say that they go through bad things and ends up messing around and making them better. But
Hey, look, my cousin told me to kick you out with your rich ass. But
I
listen,
mean,
let let
Mm.
let
in my
back to me
opinion,
talk
bro,
though. Let back to me.
in my
Go
but
opinion,
ahead.
though,
I
bro,
don't
it's
choose
just
all that hard.
you got to in order to like if when you go into corporate and you're doing stuff like that, you can't deal with a person that has never been a follower. You hear me? In order for you to be a
Mm-hmm.
great leader, you have to be a great follower. You understand what I'm saying? You can't
Right,
lead nobody if you
Yes.
don't know where they're coming from.
right.
Right.
And so it's just like, okay, baby, I love you.
You can't be a great
It,
follower for 15 years.
it's just that you got to know how and when things happen because guess what? It's some people that lose their grandparents or lose their mom. All right, baby, I love you. Be careful. They lose everything that they got going on around them, and they don't give a damn
Mm-hmm.
because they're only looking at the financial gain. You see what I'm saying? But when you grow up in a family dynamic, and this is my family, and I love my family, it means more to you than that.
Right.
So if they don't understand that and they not coming from that type of place, they're not going to understand. That's when it's up for you to be like, okay, hold on. Here go my handbook, and I done read my handbook and I know my rights.
Right.
I know what's
Right.
going on, and I know where this is coming from.
Right.
And I mean that's all about being an individual and knowing. And this goes back to if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I know God giveth.
Absolutely.
I know God giveth,
And God
and
take
God
it. And
taketh.
God take it.
So if God will give
Right.
you that job, man, he'll tell you to leave
God give
that
you
shit
another one.
alone as well. Listen, ain't nothing in this world, bro. I ain't even gotta contemplate. Some what's happened, my coworker gonna tell you. Some happened to my mother or somebody really, really close, children, sister, whatever. I ain't even calling y'all, bro. Listen, that's a gratitude, bro. I ain't call, bro.
Right.
Somebody else, you gonna find out because I made the news, whatever, whatever, right? I ain't even
Mm.
calling you, bro. Somebody
Right.
gonna tell you, or my coworker that somebody I'm real close to, we talk every day, gonna come in and tell the people. Everybody gonna feel they gonna tell them, hey, this is what happened, man. And everybody gonna feel a certain way. The whole day be fucked up because the nigga like, man, that's what's going on. Because yeah, bro, I ain't gotta call you, man. Kiss my ass, bro.
All about the
I ain't gotta tell you I'm taking days
conversation.
off. I ain't man, nothing. He
It's all about
dictate my life, bro. And God is the one that controls. He give it and he take it.
And
So if
take
he
it.
take
Right.
it and I wasn't expecting it, I ain't have time to prepare, and I gotta do what I gotta do. That job, that shit you working need to do the same thing. It's the same way, bro.
I'm
If
just
you don't
baffled how
prepare,
they only gave. I'm just
oh,
baffled how they only gave her 16 hours.
yeah, they
man.
did. They did. That's what they said. I'm hot. I'm hot. And right, people might be coming in like, what are they talking about? Nah, I'm hot. 16 hours. You bitch, I know how to
16 hours.
count.
That don't
I,
even
I can
sound right.
count to 100. I can count to 100. And I gotta pay nigga hourly. So you ain't gonna trick me. 16 hours is 2 days, man.
That's what
Yeah.
that is.
By the
8 hours.
time
It
y'all
ain't
go
got nothing to
down
do
there,
when you
y'all gonna
might
be
wake up
turning right
late.
back.
When you wake up late
Right.
because you home, because you sleep at your office is downstairs. So sometimes you might take a little chance and oversleep. So 3 minutes, that's 8 minutes. So you telling me 16? You ain't told me a whole week. I guess you get that when you get to a certain time. Like you were saying back to me with PTO and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, PTO mean please leave me the fuck alone, man. You hear me?
No, it don't.
Straight up, bro. Please leave me the fuck alone.
I mean, in real life, though, bro, after I realized that I still had that time and I had put in my time, my boss told me, she was like, hey, you came to work. You didn't even have to come to work, but you
Right.
did come. But we gonna work this out, and you gonna take your bereavement time, and you take as many days as you need to. And that was because I was
Mm-hmm.
taking care of my granny, and that was my granny. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. And she gave it to me, and I took my days off, and she let me take my days off, even though we were shorthand and everything that went with it. She still gave me my time
Wait a
because
minute.
I
I
didn't
meant
know.
better to me. You say she let you take the time out.
No,
So
she
okay.
did. She gave
So
it to
tell
me.
me if she would have said you couldn't take the time out,
And
what you was
guess
gonna
what
do?
though? But
What you was
God,
gonna do?
thank God, amen, that was not the case. You
No,
know
but
what I'm saying?
what
Right.
were you gonna
Because
do though if she
I
said
don't
that?
I don't wanna I don't wanna think about
No, let's think about
the
it. We know the outcome. It was good. I'm not saying you. We're not talking about a situation you're in now. We talk.
but
You said
but
you did it. I'm asking you if she
but you
did
got to
not say it.
understand. You got to understand. I went back to work and I didn't have to. I went back because my bills not
Mm,
stopping. Ain't nothing stopping. So I
mm.
did go back to work and I did not have to and I didn't know that I could have stayed at home. I went back to work because I had to. No other
But I'm
choice.
saying if you said
Period.
that and she said, "Hey, you only can take off this many days," and you might have needed 2 times that many days, what would? what were you gonna do?
I'm gonna take my days,
Are you gonna deal with it?
and and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start looking for other employment because this is not where I
Right.
need to
At
be.
that time in life, at that time when you grieving, that should be the last thing on your mind is trying
Bro,
to
I'm
figure
I'm
out.
telling you from my own
No,
personal
man.
experience.
No.
I can
God
only tell
take
you
it
from
and
my
He
own
give it.
personal experience. That's what I'm saying. I can only speak for myself and
I
from my
know,
own
bro.
personal experience and what I've been
Right,
through and
right.
what I did. I didn't know that I could take my granny died. You hear me? I'm talking about straight up and down. I've been this woman been in my life for as long as I've been knowing the life. Can you understand what I'm saying? I've been taking care of her since I was fucking 21, 22 years old when she had a stroke. That's where I've been at. Hey, neighbor. So it was like, hold on. When my granny died, it was like, wait a minute. I took my days. I did not know I could take the extra days. You understand what I'm saying? But when I
But
did,
like you said,
because I
you
went
didn't
back to
know
work.
you could take the extra days.
Listen,
How?
I
Why
went
would
back.
somebody
I
better
took
tell you how
the
many
time.
days you can take off
Look,
if something happens?
I took some time off though. I was off 3 days. I didn't know I could have time. I took those days off.
You didn't know you can have it.
I
Cause
did
somebody
not.
controlling, somebody
But
controlling what you
bro,
do though.
but
That's
listen
all
though.
I'm saying. Back to me, I'm not directly speaking to you, man. You know, I'm just
I mean, but this
talking.
is just my personal opinion, and this is just how I feel. My granny did die. One thing that my granny told me, and I believe in it, and I'm gonna stand on it. It don't stop. Nothing stop. It don't stop.
Right.
It don't stop. It don't stop. And so guess what? Even though I was hurting, bro, I still went back to work.
It
I
don't
sucked it
stop.
up.
You're right.
I
You're right.
sucked it up. You hear me? I sucked it up. Tears in my eyes and everything because I wanted to be with my family. But I sucked it up and put my clothes on and I kept it moving. Then when it was time for her funeral, they gave me I got my other days, but I used my PTO time instead of using the bereavement time. Hey boy, move boy. And I didn't know I had it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I had the bereavement time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had none of that going on. I sucked it up and I went back to work. When it came time for my granny funeral, I took my days off and I used my PTO time and I didn't even have to. And I could have used the rest of my bereavement time, but I didn't know that. But
But
that
do
was
you hear
explained
all the
to
things, the
me.
stipulations you have to take? You didn't know this, you didn't know that, because you didn't know that that person was going to leave this earth. So you
I
telling me
knew
the
my granny was gone.
listen? I
When my
heard
granny
everything you
died,
said. Back to me, back to me. I
well, I
heard
mean,
everything you
what
said.
you got to understand is that when my granny died, I knew my granny was dying, man. My granny was dying. I knew she was dying.
And I
That's
ain't just
what
speaking
happened.
about that one. I'm talking about tragic. Something happened out the blue you don't know about. I'm talking about something just happened. I can barely hear. I can barely hear. But yeah, some,
Don't cry, my baby. Don't cry.
yeah, but yeah, I can barely hear you. I can hear you. Then you can hear a bunch of stuff in the
Oh,
background.
I'm here. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, but so how you feel about what I was saying though? Back to me. I mean, not back to me, Rob. Just about that somebody can dictate the time. If some tragedy happen and some you and then you can only take off. You get and then especially just think, I think about the people that's making 200, $300,000 a year, and
Right.
you tell a person that you only can take this much time or you gonna lose. So it don't matter about, bro. Listen, in life, bro, life is not built like that because if you believe in God, you know He give and He take,
Right.
right?
Correct.
You
But
understand
what's
that?
meant, but like you
Yeah,
say, what's for you is for you, and what's not is not.
yes,
You know.
and
So
that
if
should
God gave
mean
her,
nothing.
if God gave, you know what I'm saying, God gave your wife the opportunity to open those doors for her and
Yeah,
that opportunity to come back again. It don't have to necessarily be that situation. It could be another situation, Or if the fact of the matter is, if God gave her that opportunity, then no man can take what God has placed in front of y'all,
but yeah,
So,
speaking,
I mean,
I ain't just owned by my wife. Like I was just giving that out. That's the least of it. Like this
right,
happening, and back to me just was talking about this. This. this shit is really happening to everybody
Right.
in any field. Like it ain't even just me and my wife. It was just that happened. I was just letting know, and back to me just came on to say I went through the same thing, and with her granny, and God bless her soul. Like it's certain
Yeah.
things you can't control. So what I'm speaking on is not only affecting just one. This is something that happen every single day, every day.
Right.
People were making however
Right.
much money, whatever, bro. The people got a book. They say how much time you can take, how much PTO, how much sick
Right. Handbook.
time, how much this. But
Right.
you can never tell a person how much time it takes when something happen and you can't control it. It's different when you know something will happen. But if something happen and I might need to take 2 weeks off because this is somebody close, this could be one of your children, this could be your mother, this could be your father,
Mhm.
bro. It's certain. You cannot, it's nothing in a book
Well, see, okay,
a
so
guideline can tell you how much
this is
time
how,
it
like,
takes.
okay, so I'm gonna say this. All right, so let's so happen to say let's hypothetically say I got a manager that had a situation kind of like back to me. Grandmother that wasn't dead but was in the process of dying. And then just out of the blue, manager hit me up, hey, I gotta go, I gotta go out of town, I gotta go, pay my respects before my loved one passes on. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Let me know how everything go. I'm praying for your family, and for keeping them in my prayers. All right. So let's say the grandparent, passed on, went on to glory. About 2, 3 days later, so I like my company bereavement time, is 3 days. But if it's past that time, you know, I'm I'm the type of boss. I'm not cut like that. You know, hey, if we doing a bereavement time, that's cool, that's fine, boom. But if you need, because I know that if it's a loved one that is close to you, you're gonna need more than 3 days. That's automatically off the rip. Especially if it's grandparent, in-law, which is the usual grandparent, in-law, child, brother, sister. Yes, the usual list that they give you or whatever. I go. I'm not sure how the company that back to me work for, but with the company that I work for, um, the 3-day bereavement, and but see, here's the thing that we got going on. They have an extension to where um if you do need that time off, I will give it to you. I don't mind. Now you might not get paid for it. If you're just like a regular employee, you might not get paid for it. Um, but the way my company is set up, they basically give you up to 22 days to get back. Back to get back clocked in. And then after that 22-day situation, then that is that. But if it came down to it, and you didn't have any sick time, or and then the 3-day bereavement time had passed on, hey, if you need it, up to 2 weeks, you with me, I'm like I said, I'm that type of boss. I will give you that, because that's the time that you need to, that you feel like you need to, take that time to grieve. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody grieving process is different.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So with what I'm saying, like if you like I said, if your wife would have, I'm saying if she would, not me saying hypothetically, if your wife worked for me and she only, in 16 hours, that's what bad for me, you know. So I was, she would have had her 3 days bereavement time, and then, if she still needed more time, then she would have had up to 22 days.
Yeah, I
So
got.
yeah.
Yeah. But, that ain't. It
So
won't.
she
Yeah,
y'all,
they
y'all,
have
y'all
about
definitely would have had that.
like
So
days.
y'all definitely would have had that time. Y'all definitely would have had that time.
Yeah, but
You
that's what
know,
I'm saying. You never know, right? About the time.
right? You
It
just never
wasn't
know
about
because stuff like that.
it might some people might enter on it like that affect them and they go right back to work because some people just need to work, so it
Right.
doesn't
To
bother
be
them.
honest with you,
But like I say,
I mean,
everybody agree differently, right? You can
right.
have somebody
She,
that,
if
that
she,
go ahead.
it depends. It really depends on the boss. The boss. The
See, but
boss is the
we
final
ain't
say. So
fucking with
regardless,
nobody. We ain't calling nobody bosses, man. Everybody,
right,
we call God. when you talk to Jesus. Ain't nobody, ain't no bosses, ain't no like you can have people that run shifts and like
Mhm.
managing things, but a boss that's
Right.
just, that's just not it. Like I wouldn't want my kids to think I'm their boss. I'm their father. I
Right.
never could be their
Right.
boss because I
Right.
somebody oversees me. So and that's the
Right.
Lord, right? So I can never be your
Right.
boss if I work for somebody. So at this time I
Right.
am
Right.
working for the Lord, right? So I'm working for the Lord.
Right.
So I can be
But let
dictated.
me let
I'm
me
talking about as
let me
far as
switch it up. Let me switch it up. If the it's up to the manager. Let me fix it. Let me clean it up for you. I do apologize. I didn't know that
yeah,
if I hit a nerve on that.
you good.
But if it's the manager, it's really up to the manager. If the manager rather they if they really wanted to, they really can give give your wife that time. It
Yeah,
just
but it ain't about
depends.
my wife though, bro. It wasn't, it ain't about my wife. It was just me
All
speaking
right.
in general.
In
Just,
general, okay. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
My wife can take off regardless she want to do it or not. And it ain't going to,
Right.
what I mean? I was just speaking of what bothered me. Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
happens to everybody because we have multiple people to say the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, my wife, yeah, that was just me speaking of
Okay.
what bothered me, and I want to ask a question to see how everybody else felt about it. If you work with somebody,
Well,
you have to.
that's just my insight. Um I'm the type of leader that if you need that time, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna deprive you of it because we all grieve differently, and some might need more time than others. Like I said, you got up to 22 days.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I heard it. And salute to you, man.
yeah. Eh,
Whoever worked for you,
mm,
they'll be all right.
That part. I'm just saying, and I mean, in my opinion, and I'm just saying, it's just my opinion. Okay, bro, you run your own company and you got your own employees, right? You never know what's gonna go on, how it's gonna happen. Kids fall and hurt something every damn day. Oh, I got to call in because my baby this, and that, the fifth and the third. Okay, you take that day because you need that for your baby. Okay, this, that, and the fifth. Look, your employee go out there, let's just say that they mama, and I don't want to put that on nobody, so let me not say that because that's a touchy subject. When you get to talking about people dying around you that's close to you, that's something touchy. Nobody wants to deal with that. But you lose somebody that's close to you, whether it's your favorite AT, your favorite cousin, no matter how it go. Guess what? You're gonna expect their ass to return back to work in a timely manner, right or wrong.
You say you're gonna not. I'm
You
saying
want them
it
to
wasn't
you
even about
I mean, no,
they
no,
could
no. I'm
not.
just
All I
saying.
just asked, listen, all I asked was how did people feel about you having to take, and people can tell you how much time you can take. It can take somebody 2 days. It can take somebody however. It's some things that you can't. If your child was killed tragically, you can't tell a person you only got this much time, and I
No,
gotta
I
keep
can't tell
going.
you that.
It's
I
just
can't
certain
tell
things
you
you
that.
can't do. So all I was asking is, how do you feel about that? I just wanted to know people's opinion on how they feel.
I can't tell you how to grieve. I
Yeah,
can't tell
I
you
was
how long your grieving process is going to be. I can't deal. Yours is different from mine. I can't tell you nothing about that. I can't do nothing with that. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing at all. My heart is going to go out to you, and I'm going to have some compassion for you. And I'm all I'm going to think about is if it was me, how would I feel? And you do got a job.
right.
If I'm the boss, you know what I'm saying? I do want you to be
Right.
able to come back to work. I do want that to
Right.
go on for you, but you also got to understand me as a boss and me. This is it. Hey, in a minute, if 20 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, hey, after this, no longer, and I have to keep covering your shift, and I have to keep trying to come up with this and come up with that. I'm not going to be able to
Right.
do it no longer, bro. And that's only me
Right.
thinking as it from a boss's point of view. Of me being a boss,
Right.
that's me thinking about it like that. Because guess what? It's not going to stop. Though it's not,
The show must go on.
nothing's going to stop. And I mean, it's I can understand what you're saying, bro. Is that you can't tell me how long to grieve. You can't tell me how long I got to grieve. Okay, I cannot. I cannot tell you what you got to do. I cannot tell you that this got to stop right here because this is what I feel. But that's the choice for you to make.
No, you can't make a
It's
choice
not
or
going to
something.
stop.
But
Because guess
listen,
what?
all I was doing is asking how people feel, bro. That's
I
it.
mean, but
That was
this
it.
is it. This is it. And I
That
mean
was
this.
it. I don't
I
know. It seemed
mean,
like it keep asking me. So I was just saying, how do people
no, no,
feel
we're just talking.
after
No,
they
no,
go to
no.
work? Oh,
No,
and
we're just
they tell you how
talking.
much time you can take, whether you're a boss or not. You can take, bro. It's life, bro. Like your
We're
job
just
ain't no
talking.
more. Your job is not important than me
And so
trying to
guess
figure
what?
out. Than me trying to figure out how did my son end up, how my daughter ended up here, and I gotta figure this out. I gotta talk to the friends and this. And you think I'm worried about your job? That's the least
Okay,
of
so
my
guess what?
worries right now. I'm trying to
Guess
figure
what?
shit out. And you
Hey,
can't put no time. I can't be, hey, you come, hey, are you coming in tomorrow? Are you coming next week? Man, listen, man.
oh no,
That ain't where you supposed to be. That's
no,
not
it
where
ain't
you're
about to
supposed
put
to
no
be.
pressure. It's not about me putting no pressure on you, and it's not about
I
nothing
ain't
like
saying
that.
nobody to
Because
put
everybody grieve different. Everybody do their own thing the way that they're gonna do it. But hey, guess what? When you decided not to come back to work after you done had 60 days and 90 days off, that
Ain't
was your
nobody
choice.
said no 3 months. 3 months, but if I don't come to your job in 3 months, I ain't coming back anyway. I'm just
So
saying.
guess what? And I mean, and that's what I'm saying. If it's all about humility and compassion, bro. That's what it's all about. If you got, that's just like when I went out work, my boss didn't have to tell me that I could have took them extra days. She didn't have to tell me that, girl, you could have been out work, that you could have took the extra days, and you could have took your PTO time. She didn't have to tell me that. But she did. And I appreciated that. And when she told me, I took them. But you got to also understand that when my granny died, I was at peace, though, bro. You hear me? It wasn't like
Mhm.
I was stressed out or I was in no, oh my God, it just happened immediately and it was something all of a sudden. It wasn't nothing like that. So when she told me that, it was like, okay, I'm gonna go and take these extra days because I do need these extra days, so I'm gonna take them. I didn't know I could take them at first, but you also got to understand is how my life went. I already knew my granny was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And I sat there, I watched her
Mhm.
die. I was right there with her. I was holding her hand right along with my mama.
Mhm. Right.
So it was like, hold on. I was at peace. So it wasn't nothing. I understand exactly what you're saying, like all of a sudden, and then it's I can't nobody put no time stamp on nothing. Because guess what? I still grieve my granny to this day. I miss her right now to this day. But my granny going on to somewhere that let me tell you something. One thing about life and in real life, is how I feel about it. Hey, they doing better than me because I'm the one that got to wake up and deal with this bullshit, and they don't.
Right. Right.
And that's just my opinion, and that's just how I feel. I can't tell you how to feel, bro. I can't tell you this, and that. That's just my opinion and the way that I feel. Because my granny was a hard working woman. She was an independent woman. And she instilled that in my mom, and my mom instilled that in me. It
Right.
don't stop. No matter what you're going through, it never stops. And I mean, it's just hey, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, that's just everybody entitled to their own opinion. Everybody gonna agree the way that they want to agree. Everybody gonna do things the way that they want to do it. And hey,
Mhm.
that's up to you. You just know that in a minute that it's coming back.
Yeah.
No matter, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter how if you grieve it. If you grieve for 60 days, 70 days, 90 days, 180 days, these bills are not going to stop.
Man, y'all
Yeah.
still talking about that?
Yeah. Cause you put the subject out there.
But
I
not
mean,
by no bills and all that, man. What's
I'm just
wrong? Y'all
that's
listen,
just
I just asked a question. That
that's
was
just
it.
my opinion.
I asked a question, man. What the fuck? That's all I did.
Shit.
I asked I just asked a question. And
We
then
were
it
just
seemed like a
You put it
question
out there.
you
She, man, she broke that thing
didn't
down to a
have.
science. You heard me?
I
Huh?
She
was
broke it
just
down to a
asking.
science. I'm up here agree. I'm amen with her because she broke that thing
No,
down.
I wasn't even in. I went downstairs. So honey, all I'm telling you is
Oh, we didn't even know you was gone.
all I asked was to
I'm
see the question,
Friday.
bro. If you wanna, if
I
you
mean,
happy
it's
with
up to
that, that's
you.
your life, man. Ain't nobody tripping about that.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I
You the
ain't tripping.
individual. You do what you feel like you need to do.
Yeah,
You
my
do
wife been good
you
regardless.
act
I was just
accordingly.
saying how I felt, and I want to know how the people feel. And I'm gonna ask this question a couple more days. I'm gonna get more people reactions because
We are
nobody,
grown people
nobody
though,
like
bro.
grieving or what. The bills got to be paid, but God gives, He taketh. Ain't nobody saying you take months and months. I'm just still saying you can't tell me how long I can take. You can't tell me that. No.
And
You
that, but
can't tell me that. No,
that
you're right.
goes
You're right.
back
I'm wrong. I'm
to.
wrong. You can't tell me that. But you can't tell me that if I don't work for you, though.
But
You
that
can't
goes
tell
back
me that
to
if I
the
don't work
fact that okay, you the boss
for you. No.
and you got employees, right?
I got employees right now.
Okay,
I've
this is
had
what
for
I'm saying
since
though. This is
2015.
it. This is what I'm saying though. You got an
No problem.
employee and they lose somebody and they lose them instantly, like
Yeah.
right off the
Yeah.
top. That
Yeah.
you the boss and you got employees, right?
Done
Okay,
have.
so
Yeah.
listen, they working for you, right? Now your employee say, "I need this amount of time off." Then
Yeah.
they come back. I need this amount of time off. They come back. I need this amount of time off. They come back. I need this amount of time off. Bro, understand this. At the same time as they are grieving, your business is suffering because you need somebody. Yeah, you could.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
First off, who said somebody was coming and asking about that? I just said how they
No,
get
no.
paid.
I'm just speaking
But
hypothetically.
yeah, I
I'm
can't
speaking
answer that question
hypothetically.
about if somebody come 5 times
I
and
mean,
say
but you
like,
asked a hypothetical question.
but not 5 times over. How the hell would I
And
know?
so exactly.
If,
So that means that
I
you
mean,
gonna let their ass go and you gonna hire somebody else,
you
ain't
talking
you?
about after you done told me this for 90 days? I ain't gonna even keep
That's what
that.
I'm
Don't even make
saying.
sense. What are you talking
That's
about?
exactly what I'm saying because that's what you just said. Can't
I
nobody tell you how
never
to
said
grieve.
nothing like that.
You said can't nobody tell you how long you got to grieve. Can't
That's
nobody
all I
tell you
said. I didn't
that.
never told you that it 90 days. See, I said nobody can tell you how long you can grieve. That's all I said. That's all
So
I said. I didn't
if
say
they
if it
need
took
90 days to
60.
grieve, if they need
I
90
didn't put no
days,
timeline on nothing. I just said, can't nobody tell you how long you can grieve, bro. That's
if
all.
they need 90 days to grieve, what are you gonna do? You
That's
gonna
all.
let that
Listen,
employee
if
go?
it 90 days, they already gonna if somebody's gonna take that much time off, they're gonna tell you, I can't come back to work. You're not gonna be called enough for 90 days to see if they're gonna come to work. They're gonna tell you, I'm not gonna be able to come out to work right now. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I get back with you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna be calling you every week saying, hey, I can't come in. No. If something you know gonna affect you from the beginning, you're gonna tell them then. Listen, I don't know how much time I want to just take a layoff. I want to do whatever. Some people like, hey, that happened. They'll want me to go back to work tomorrow. I just was asking a question. That was it.
We were just we
That's
speaking.
all I asked was a question. That's the only thing I was asking. It's how
I
people
mean,
feel about how much time. And I said, yeah, my wife got a job. Well, she been had a job, but it's like a seasonal because she work from home and always make over $20 an hour to go from upstairs to downstairs. No problem. I love to have that job. But I just said we was going and the job just literally I think she been working for like last 3 weeks and the job just literally started. And a death happened in my family. So I could have said, hey baby, death happened in my family. I'm going out of town. Whatever, whatever. Not me. I said, baby, well, matter of fact, I'm lying. My wife, the one told me because I don't be on Facebook. My wife told me she was on the phone with my mama and said, "Hey, your mama said she been trying to. Do you see on Facebook that such and such passed away?" I was like, "No, I ain't." It's fucked up. Like you got to be on Facebook to know what the fuck. She told me I didn't, and that's when I was like, "Well, baby, I'm gonna go down there because that person is whatever, whatever." She's like, "Okay, that's fine." She like, hey, I found this room, did all the things I needed to do. Boom. We going down there. And I was like, well, how much can you tell them? I know what I asked her last week. Tell the people next Friday you can't work. They told her, hey, they told her the date yesterday, I think. They said, hey, you're gonna take 16 hours off. I'm like, man, that's 2 days. But she don't work on the weekend, so that means you lose 8 hours. So I'm like, you know what? We can leave at 12, so you only leave 4 hours. All I'm saying to myself is like, bro, that's a lot you gotta go through because somebody telling they ain't telling you can't take off. But they is telling you can only take off so much time. Though. They ain't telling you you can not come for a day and a half, but that's gonna leave you with 14 hours. Then
Well,
you got
bro, come
your
on,
eight.
you know yourself when you working for somebody, they put provisions in there. They do put that type of shit in there that when it's they got to be like right there, close to you, close by. But if you working from home, and it's just my opinion, and I'm not knocking nothing that you got going on. Hey, take a computer with you and get your shit to do it right there.
No, no. So you don't know about how you work on the computer. Then you gotta have a
I mean,
certain internet.
I
No,
don't,
listen. That's what I'm trying
because
to.
I
I'm
don't do
gonna
that.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you really quick. You have to have a certain internet speed. You gotta have a direct line. You can't use Wi-Fi. When you work from home, you can't use Wi-Fi. You gotta have a direct line from your internet to your laptop, computer. Yeah, you can't just go to McDonald's and go to work. No, no.
Oh,
It's
I
a
don't know
direct
nothing about it,
line.
bro. I
This is
ain't
what
never
I'm
did.
trying. Some people
I don't know
don't
nothing
know
about it.
things, and I'm just explaining to you that it's nowhere near that easy.
I don't know
Nowhere.
nothing about it, and I thank you for
And that's
telling
why
me
I'm
and
explaining
enlightening
to
me
you.
on that because I don't know nothing about it, and I did think about it, but I don't know nothing about it, and I thank you for enlightening me on this.
Yeah,
Let
you said
let
it's that
let
easy
your
just
mind
grabbing
be
the computer.
somewhere else.
It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. Nah.
It's
You,
just
you got
that
three
you got to.
computers, you got screens, you at home. Just because you home don't mean they watching everything. Oh yeah, that shit ain't. That's why you only get 18, 16 hours. Oh yeah, this shit ain't just because you at home. Don't mean you can just do what you. Nah, they still are monitoring you. They got cameras around your whole desk. You got to be in a secluded area when you can, bro. It ain't no joke. The wall, you got to have the wall to your back. Oh nah, nah. They ain't paying you $20 something an hour just to, anybody. Nah, yeah,
I don't have to deal
yeah,
with this.
nah.
And kudos to your wife because she can. Cause the goddamn, if I can't plug the goddamn phone in right here, if the Wi-Fi, I don't know. No, kudos to your wife because she better
Yeah,
than me.
yeah, nah, yeah. Kudos to everybody that got a remote job. Anybody that said they
Swear to
work
God,
from home with remote, that's what they got. You got to have
because
a
my
line.
mama
You got to
used
have
to
the
work
hard.
like
You got
that.
to have the hard wire. Ain't no Wi-Fi.
When that when that pandemic shit hit, my mama had to work like that. And my
No.
mom was coming to my house and she was like, hold on, let me plug this in so I can get to work. I got a class. I got a virtual tour. That's type now my mama librarian and that's type of stuff she was doing. Hey, not me, not my job. I ain't got no voice in it. So I'm gonna say kudos to your wife because I could not do it. When these kids were going to that virtual school and all that shit and they had to sit down, kudos to y'all. And I gave them they kudos because guess what? I got ADHD that's not for me. Kudos to y'all. And I give anybody they problems they have to sit down at one time and they at home and you can move around freely, but you cannot. Hey, kudos to y'all. Because I done been on house arrest before. And that bothers the shit out of me. So that kudos to them. You hear me? I'm
What
not
you say
saying
about me? About me? So I've been on house arrest.
shit yeah.
Well, I
So
got you though. That's how you know it. You ain't got time to be just sitting in no motherfucking way.
hey, I'm gonna give them their props. I'm gonna give them their props to where it go. I just know that that's not for me. I live in the world, and I'm gonna tell you something about me. And what you got to understand about me is that structure, foundation. This is what we got to do, and this is how it's going on, and this is how it's going on. That's what works for me. Me running amok and me doing my own thing. Oh shit! Hey, hold on, burn this city down. Yeah, that boy. Soon as I get pissed off, burn the whole goddamn city down. So that I can dig it. And I understand exactly what you're saying, bro. Is that sometimes it don't work like that for everybody. What's good for you is not good for me. And what's good for me is not good for you. I can dig it, bro. I swear to God, I can dig it. Straight up and down. I can dig it.
It's all good, but
I swear I can dig it. Cause hey, my cousin died. Bitch told me I had to be to work the next day, and I was like, hold on, my cousin just died. But because it wasn't my mama, my granny, my brother, nothing like that, it was just my cousin. Oh yeah, bring your ass back on to work tomorrow. Hey, I can dig it. But when it came time for me to get out for a funeral, you did let me out. And I was out the next day. But guess what? I still had to take my ass back to work. That didn't mean nothing. Even though I was hurting and I was in my feelings, because you don't know how close I am to him. You don't know the type of relationship we had. You don't know how this shit fucking with me. But I still had to go back and take my ass to work because you know what?
you didn't have to do anything. You decided to.
Now, bro, I
No,
had
you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do anything.
now in
It's not a
order
must you do anything. You can be a homeless person. You don't have to do anything.
in
It's your
order for me to
decision. It's
survive,
your decision though that make you want to do that. You don't have to. I had to go to work. No, listen, my
in
dad.
order
Listen,
for me
let me
to
explain this
survive,
to you real quick. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not because it's getting late anyway. It's almost one, so I got a lot to do before I go to town. But I'm gonna say this right. My daddy died. I was in St. Petersburg. So my daddy from Jacksonville. That's like a 3 hour ride. My daddy died in Jacksonville. So I could have been a manager at Coca Cola, whatever, whatever. My daddy died. I got a phone call from my mama. My daddy died. I got on the first thing smoking. It didn't matter who I worked for, no matter what. You call me, I'm not answering. I don't want to talk because what I'm saying is, it's gonna be people in place that's gonna cover that. That's the least of my worries. Cause right, I'm saying my dad died. What my dad meant to me being his only son, me his being his firstborn. Nobody can tell me how long about nothing. And this, it wasn't a long process, but it was my process. This is what
amen,
I'm saying. You can't put a day on time on anything. This is my process. You can't
amen,
tell me how long I'm supposed to do anything. You can't tell me how fast I'm supposed to. It's up to me. Right now, my daddy died in 2011. 2000, yeah. I'm still grieving to this day. But have I moved on my life? 100%. But I
amen,
still grieve
amen.
times and things that bother. Yeah, I still agree to this day. And I'm talking about I have moved on, whatever, whatever. If I was worried about because somebody told me how long I could take, I would have been fired. I would be 12 years away from that job because they was worried about how long it took me to grieve. That's not my issue. It's about how you can tell me how I can grieve it. If you don't be here on this time, then so you telling me my grieving process don't matter. And if I ain't here for your shift, that means I got to grieve and I got to worry about where I'm gonna stay. I got to worry about how I'm gonna drive. I gotta. You're not helping my situation. So in the lowest point of my life, if you give me all these stipulations, I don't care who you are, bro. If you give me all these stipulations of what I can, what I can't, and I'm at the lowest points of my life, like I was when my father got killed. He died. My father got electrocuted. My father ain't died because I had time. I ain't had time to say, hey, I can figure this out. I can do this and plan. No, my daddy was electrocuted, bro. Literally, bro. He got fried, bro. You understand me? He the one taught me everything I knew. So it was nothing I could have prepared for. I didn't think, and especially because I ain't had my daddy my whole life. And when for the last 6, 7 years we was rocking real tight, and I was, you know what I mean. Even if I went in Jacksonville, and I finally was getting my daddy to where I wanted to be, and then he got electrocuted. It ain't like I had time to prepare. He got electrocuted, so he got killed. It was an instant. It was like murder. Like if you shoot somebody, they leave up out of it. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't prepare for that. It was nothing as a child, as me being, I think I was 20. I was in my 20s, though. I'm 37 now, but I was in my 20s. And he's 27, 28, whatever, right? And that happened. And I just was getting my daddy close to me. I was feeling like a little boy again, even though I was a grown man. And that happened. You think a job can tell me how long I can be and can't be off because I gotta, man, kiss my ass, bro.
I can't tell you
I'm
nothing.
telling you, that's me. This got nothing to do with my wife. I'm telling you something I've been through. Nobody can tell me that. I had a job, but I ain't even telling the job shit, bro. I ain't gotta tell you a fucking thing, bro. Because you don't dictate my life, bro. I do work, bro, but you at this point, I done already lost everything. So if I lose my house, I lose my car. I already lost everything when I lost my father, bro. When I lost my dad, I lost everything anyway. So there's nothing you can take from me. I already lost everything. So you think your job, you think this house, I'm already got to start over because I don't have my father here with me anymore. I'm already at the lowest of the lowest. So you think I'm worried about coming back to a job that you gonna tell me what I want to and how I can do? Man, no, no. So it's some people gonna be. It's some people that's gonna work, and there's some people gonna lead in life. Some people gonna it's gonna be workers, and it's gonna be bosses. I'm not a worker. I'm a boss. I will work though. I will work, but I'm a person. I'd rather go on my own because there's certain things I ain't gonna be able to deal with, bro. And especially if I got the same knowledge as you, I got the same time as you. I'm not gonna allow. No, no. But I can't knock it
So,
because I still got people that work with me. I
so
love.
you a boss though, right, bro,
I
bro?
love
You
to
a
death,
boss.
100%. If something happen, they ain't even nothing to talk about. I'm gonna call them and check on them. Hey, how you doing? I'm praying for the family, man. Listen, coming back to work is the least that's on my mind. And I'm the one running the company, man. I got other people, man. They gonna feel because of the person I am. They gonna, hey, man, how Pop doing? How this doing? How they doing? Yeah, we ain't nobody worrying about no fucking work, bro. That's the least is when you coming back. Bro, how your family doing, bro? I know they fucked up because your daddy was electrocuted. Think about the kids I'm been father or mother been murdered. The whole family died, and only one of the kids lived, and there's six of them, and there's only one kid lived, and six of them. Five of them lost, died, and you like, hey, whenever you ready, you come back to work. How can you tell a person? You think they worry about work? You're in a six-car crash, and five of the people done died, and it's only you that live, and you got a job. You think you worried about going back to fucking work?
Don't worry, but I mean, but that's too much to think about at one time, bro.
Man.
That's the
That's
type of,
hypothetically. That's what you were saying. That's
and
hypothetical.
we speaking hypothetically, and that's something that you don't want to speak into existence
Hmm.
because if you talk about it too much, it'll go on. All I'm
No,
talking about
it's
is
real life. That shit
I'm
happened
just
to
talking
me.
about the things that I done been through and the
So,
things that done happened to me. Because you got to understand, every time that it's my daddy's birthday, every time it's the day that my daddy died, you hear me? I go off into a sunken place. You hear me? I go off into, like, I mean, in real life. But guess what? And I'm telling you, because I deal with mental health, and I deal with people that have mental health issues, and bro, I'm trying not to get fucked up about it, but you got to understand, I have mental health issues myself, and this is the type of job that I'm in because I deal with it, and I have humility, and I have compassion, and I have empathy, and I sympathize. You understand what I'm saying? This is the kind of shit to where it's like, hold up, take a step back, let's breathe, let's catch our breath. You hear me? Let come on.
mm,
I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you how to feel about this and that and the fifth and the third. I don't know how you feel unless you tell me and you being truthful with me and you telling me how you feel. All I can do is give you in my opinion. My dad died at 88. You hear me?
mm,
And me and my dad was tight. I was 8 years old, and me and my dad, that was the best thing going in my life. You heard me? Was my daddy. That was the sunlight in my life. You got to understand what I'm saying. If you got kids, and you do, when your kids come through that door, or you walk through that door, and they see you, and they speak to you, and your whole life light up. That's how mine was when I saw my dad, and I saw that man every day. And him and my mom weren't even together, and I saw that man every day. So I grieve him right now, which is why I done got kind of emotional, and I'm sorry because I grieve that man every day because I miss him every day. And my dad had been gone a long time. You hear me? And I still think about the very last time that I saw him. And I wasn't nothing but a kid. I was an 8-year-old girl. You hear me? So I can't tell you how to feel about nothing like that, or how to do nothing like that, or how to feel about nothing like that. I don't know. I can't process it. I don't.
Yeah,
I,
no,
at
I
this
wasn't
present
saying
point,
about doing. I was just speaking about
at
if
this
something
present point
happened
in time,
and you
I
couldn't
don't
take
even
off
want.
on at work. That's all I was saying.
I don't even want to try to process it
Yeah,
or
that's
nothing like
all.
that.
My daddy
All I can
died,
do
and I left.
is I'm
I
thinking
ain't got
about.
to tell nobody shit. I left. I ain't got to tell you how much time I'm taking. I'm gone. That's all I was using me as an example, Sean. I done had this happen, and I know I ain't got to tell you, and you can tell me, no, I ain't even telling you nothing. I'm gone. I'm in
I'm,
no other state, city, and I'm going to where my daddy and my family. I'm not. I ain't got to answer to nobody about nothing. I don't care what position I got at your job. That's all I was saying. The
I was
whole
just thinking
question was,
about.
how do you feel about if you something happened and you got to take time off and they don't give you that much time? How do you feel about it? That's all. That's the only thing I'm
Thinking
saying.
about the
How
corporate
you
world.
feel if you got a job and somebody tell you, something happened in your family, or your wife family, or whatever, and it's some tragic, and you got to go to a funeral, you got to go to some basically a funeral because that'd be sudden, and you like, hey, next week I got to take off. And they're like, hey, well, you just got on this job, you got to put 90 days in, no matter what. If you take off, if you take out this minute, you can't have this job no more. So they saying
It's up to
fuck life.
you.
What they saying is fuck life. Fuck how you feel, whatever happened. Fuck life. It's about your job. This job is your life. And what
It's
one
up to
thing I'm
you.
trying to tell you is my wife would not be stuck under no circumstances like that. That's why I wanted to ask a lot of other people how they
It's up to
feel
you.
because
You
that's
understand what
not
I'm
gonna
saying?
work. No, we're not doing it. We're not
Bro,
doing
I understood everything that you were saying. I swear I understood everything that you were saying because I've been there a bunch of times. I've
it.
been there. So I understood exactly what you were saying. All I'm saying is that that's a choice that you have to make as a person. That's a choice that you have to make. That's a choice that you have to stand on. Because one thing about life, and I mean this, and I'm gonna say it for you in real life. It is up to you. It's your decision to make. And this it and that's all. It's up to you, baby. You make your own decision. You take as much time as you need to take. Take that to grieve, and you do you. But you need to understand that. And now this is me thinking as the follower. Now this is my mind as the follower is that I'm gonna take all my time and I'm gonna take all my bereavement time and I'm gonna do everything that I need to do to cover me. But you also now here I go as the head, as the boss. Hey, after your time is gone, after you done used up all your time, either you're coming back or you're not. Because guess what? It ain't gonna stop. It's not going to stop. This wheel that's spinning and this company that's spinning is not going to stop. So you make the choice of whether you want to quit or not. I'm not going to fire you, but it's up to you. If you say I can't come back because I said I need you back and I done gave you this time, if you decide that you're not going to come back, then that's not on me. And
Yeah,
I
I
mean, I'm
got you,
just
baby.
looking
I
at
don't
it.
know.
I mean,
Everything.
it's a two-headed snake, bro. It's a two-headed
Nah,
snake.
it ain't even about. I never was disagreeing if you took. I just asked a question. I never. If you said you wanted to take off or you didn't, it was a question. You know how people just ask. I was just asking a question. That was it. It was never
No,
about
bro,
who
I was
was
just
right, who was wrong. It was a question. That's all I
no,
had.
I was just answering your question
All
in
I
my
did was ask the
opinion.
question. That was it. I had people felt about if you work and you take the time, no matter how much time. All I did was ask the question.
I was just answering it in my opinion, bro.
It's
That's
all
all.
good.
I was just
Ain't
answering
nobody.
my opinion.
Yeah, ain't no
That's all.
pressure.
That's just my opinion because, hey,
No pressure.
shit happens, and that's in real life. Shit happens. I can't tell you how long that you need. I can't tell you
Yeah.
how to grieve.
My
I
thing
can't
was
tell you
not
what
about
to
how
do.
long it takes. I was just saying, how did you feel about it? That was it.
Oh
Not how
shit!
long it takes. I just said, how do you feel about you taking time off and they giving you how long you can take off? That was it.
I
That was
want
it.
you. I want you to do what you need to do, and I want you to be the best that you can be. And if this is what this is, then I need for that to go on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to come back hurt. I don't want you to be sitting at your desk or on the pipeline
But,
or doing
but
this every
listen, that's
day.
not the issue though. Glad to me. That never was the issue. It was never the issue. The issue was only me asking a question of how do you feel if you something happened in your family and you had to take time off with somebody to tell you how much time you could take off. How do you feel about that? I ain't worried about if you take this much. I just want to know how people felt about that certain situation. That was it.
I can dig it.
It's not
How
about
much
if
time
you
I
take this
got?
much time or not. I just want to know how you felt about that situation. Not about how much time it takes and you can take 90 days. It was just how much.
I can dig it. How much time I got?
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm that listen, we don't this is going way too far for no
No,
reason.
bro, we just talking, bro. We
No,
just
I'm just what I'm saying. I'm
talking.
not we're not talking because we're not I never where you at
I
and where I'm
will,
at is
man.
on two
Just,
different
bro, we
pages,
just
right?
talking though, bro. We just talking.
But
We just
what
talking.
I'm explaining to you though is I'm not that part of it. It was never the issue though. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to just be talking in circles. Though. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't want
So
to talk
you
in circles.
said I understood exactly what you said. You said that if they can't tell you how long to grieve because
No.
they can't give you
I'm
this
not
amount
even
of time.
trying to go back to that though. Back to me. I'm all I did. I'm not. I'm trying not trying. Bro, the shit wasn't even that serious, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was a question, man. You said how you felt. That's fine. This is not even nothing that we you got to keep like we going into it. Though. That's all I'm
All
saying.
right, bro. Let's change the subject. We can talk about something else. How you feel
Yeah,
tonight? How
there's
you
not
feeling
even
today?
nothing even, bro. This shouldn't even been. I want other people to answer it as well because this shit not supposed to be like, oh, if you take this money. I just
No,
asked
it
the
ain't
question.
like that, bro. No, it ain't nothing like
Yeah,
that, though,
that's
bro.
all
It
I'm
ain't no
saying.
talking.
Yeah, that's
I ain't
all
no
I'm
talking.
explaining to
I ain't
you.
doing nothing like that. I was just speaking. Hey, how everybody doing? Because it seemed like everybody done dropped out. Or they done went somewhere. Where Leon go? Leon said he was glad you kicked Optimus Prime out.
Yeah, that's my cousin. I see him on Friday, man. I ain't worried about that. Nigga.
And then he done, and Brooklyn Brock, the last thing he said, you can't make this up. Where everybody go? Y'all don't do that. Now y'all come on, man. You know we turn up for the city. That's what we do. You turn up for your city, I turn up for mine. That's what we do. Where everybody go? Y'all know I'm on the porch and I don't never be on the porch. I've been working my ass off. I don't never get to come on the porch no more. Y'all bring y'all ass up here. God dog, bro. Where they at?
I don't
And
know.
you
I know I'm gonna be in the motherfucking bed.
what the hell is going on?
Everything good, bro. Ain't nobody. Yeah, everything is fine.
Ah, yeah, bro, we good. You know, I ain't got no problem. You know, I ain't got no problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I love you, bro. I tell you that all the time. I love you and your family, and I don't even never hardly see your family, but I love you and your family. I love your wife because she holding you down, and I love your children because they love you. Straight like that. I done heard all of it. I ain't got no problem with all. You see where I'm at? We don't have no problem. We don't have no issue. We can agree to disagree. It is what it is. That's what brothers and sisters do. Sibling rivalry.
Fact. That's 100%. Fact.
What I said. It is what it is. Y'all bring y'all. Hey, don't. We not talking about the Decepticon. He dropped out of here. Brooklyn. Bring your ass up here. The Decepticon is gone. I'm going to tell you what about the Decepticon, though, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
The Decepticon is just what I said. Damn Decepticon. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Damn Decepticon. Damn Decepticon that brought his ass
You
back
called
on.
me.
I didn't call you though, bro. But you heard me say your name and I said it 3 times and there your ass go.
How many times you said it?
I said it 3 times and there his ass go. And then he want to try to come outside so he can be up under the lights. Now go back in the house where you
Yeah,
was last
let us
night
see
when you
the square
talked
footage.
to us.
Let us see the square footage.
I'm not always here when you call, but I'm always on time.
I heard you. Hey, listen, I heard you. I heard you. You better stop playing so much, Decepticon, but I don't blame you, though, baby. Keep your identity a secret. Keep your identity a secret. I don't blame you, baby. Keep it a secret.
I ain't really trying to.
Nah, you don't, because you always on the camera and you always got your face out.
How?
Yeah, when you were $4
It ain't on
million,
my channel.
when you were $4 million, you wouldn't give a fuck either.
The Decepticon sent me $100. Drop it on my cash app. I need it right now. I'm trying to buy some goddamn backpacks. Drop me $100. I need some backpacks
Oh
right
shit.
now.
Oh
I don't even know how to put a picture on my freaking
what's
color
up?
screen, let alone do all that.
What?
Yeah.
Decepticon. Listen to me. YC said that you worth $4 million. Let me tell you something. I need $100 right now. I'm trying to buy some goddamn backpacks, and I need them before the middle of August. Give me $100, nigga.
Yeah, send a couple hundred, man. Send 100.
Just I don't
I
just
just
send
need
me
I just
$100.
need 20. I just need $20. Send 100.
Shit,
Please
I'm
do.
trying to fit in
Please.
that backpack for
Hey,
the
this,
goddamn.
this 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 is what I can do for you.
What?
Whenever you can go and recite by line after 3 years of practicing, and then go and not give me a thank you package, that's your welcome.
Practicing. Hold
Oh,
on,
man,
though.
It's
Are
gonna
you a
take you at
doctor?
least
ain't
three
got
years to
nothing
try to
for you.
figure me out.
Huh?
I said it's gonna take at least 3 years for you to try to figure me out.
I'm not trying to figure you out, though, baby. That's the whole thing. I'm not
So
trying to
how
figure
am I
you
gonna
out. I
send you
just
some
listen to
money if
you.
you can't recite what I do?
I'm not listen though, baby. You got to understand this. I'm not trying to recite your poem. I'm not trying to recite your metaphors or
I don't know
similes.
nothing about it.
I'm not
I
trying to
told you
put
for a
none
while.
of that
I don't
shit
know nothing about
together.
it. So
I'm
please.
not doing nothing like that. I'm not trying to
Don't
do
say my
nothing like
homework.
that.
But you're
I
gonna
just
have to at least to
Black,
keep up with
come up here,
conversation.
Black.
oh, so you're a rapper?
Nope,
Oh, you write for rappers?
nope.
You write for singers?
Back to me. Back to me. Say it again. Back to me.
Because
Ask
other
me
than
that
that, I
question
can't
again.
recite your shit. I'm not gonna be able to tell you this
Hey,
shit.
back to me. Say something you right for rappers.
If
I'm just trying to
the,
figure
the
out.
only the
I
only
need to
thing
be.
you could the only thing you
Nigga,
could do with me
shit, I
is
gotta
catch
be
the
this.
moment.
What?
I
Black,
said the
hit
only
the
thing
link.
that you could
Right?
do with me is catch the moment.
I do. That's why I call you the fucking Decepticon.
Yeah. She gave you that name. I call you Optimus Prime. She call you Decepticon.
That's it. What it is.
No,
I'm
she do
not
that.
trying to.
That's a fact.
Hey, all
That's a
I know
fact.
is
She
that you
call you
spit.
Decepticon.
You spit game and you always rapping and you got bars and you got similes and metaphors and you flow them all down through here. You live in a nice fucking house. I don't give a fuck what you say. You talking about now you done switched the shit up to where you taking care of somebody's house. And first you was fucking homeless. Now you taking care of somebody's goddamn house.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a fact.
all I'm
But
saying
back
is
to me,
that
back to me, back to me. Right now, Optimus Prime ain't got shit going on. My bro, cuz on now,
now this nigga ain't no
cuz on
trouble.
here right now. I'm gonna remove me. I'm moving everybody.
This nigga family, but Optimus Prime is family. Yeah, what you call him? Hello,
What's going on?
hey, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I hear y'all the whole time. I'm just listening to y'all the whole time when y'all talking. Hey man,
I can't hear that well. What you say?
I hear everything y'all talking about. I'm up the whole time listening to y'all.
Oh yeah, we jumping.
Hey Black,
Yeah.
It
you
go
need to,
on over
your
here,
voice,
baby. It
Black.
go
You
on over
sound
here.
Black. You trying to talk sexy like she in
Yeah,
front of
yeah.
you.
Don't pull this
Yeah, you
very
gotta
white
talk
back up
loud.
here.
You talking about? Yeah, I'm just saying. Bitch,
Yeah.
she on the phone, motherfucker. She on the computer. You trying to talk like she? Hey y'all, like Barry White
It
shit.
go
I'm gonna
on
leave.
over here,
I'm
baby.
finna
It
leave
goes
out again.
down.
Black, you gotta talk louder. That's all I want to say. Bye.
It goes down over here, baby. It ain't no secrets or nothing like that. It goes down. If you want to talk to me on the low, you want to talk to me on the private, then you got to hit me where you hit me.
Ooh.
You sleep or no?
No, I'm up. I'm up.
Oh, you better
Yeah.
wake up and join the conversation because we on this nigga right here out the spine.
Yeah, I
This
hear what
the
he.
Decepticon. We on the Decepticon. Whatever.
I don't know. What y'all got going on tonight? Y'all having the. I heard you
Are you
gave cuz
asleep?
you gave cuz his answer. I'm gonna tell you that much.
I
Because is
don't
one of the
know.
all.
I don't know. I'm. Let me tell you what. That's my dude. You hear me? YCTV. You can't make this up. However it go. It don't matter how much the shit go. This my home channel. This where it is. I be over there flagging. It is what it is. I wear my own color. It's green because that's my favorite color. We ain't even got no color. But my favorite color is green. They stand for YMC TV. What? That boy.
That that part.
Hold on, my damn.
Hey
I
Black,
keep going
man.
in and out.
So Black, you done got shy and shit, man.
Nah, he trying to sound like he
No,
all
it's
tired.
my
Yeah, he trying to
my
sound.
thing
I've been trying to listen.
Yeah, yo.
Black. You
Bro,
sound
don't
all
play
sexy
uh,
like
and shit, yo.
I don't play games like that though, bro.
God
It's real
damn.
life over here. In real life, she in real life.
yeah.
The big girl in real
In
life.
real life.
She is the
Oh
big girl
man.
And
in
listen,
real
and
life.
that's my cousin don't want he that's all he want. He ain't a little nigga. He weigh about
Guys,
160,
don't
170.
don't be fucked up about me in real life. I'm
Oh
trying
yeah.
to get somebody
Yeah, you
real
looking
life.
for him. And you talking about
He looking for it. Wait a minute, what you saying about me?
Hey Black. Hey Black.
Wait a minute.
That's my cousin. You got me fucked up. But he don't want you no less than ooh,
Hold on. I ain't her.
everything else he gonna kill it. You gonna
I
die.
ain't her. I'm not her. I'm sorry though, bro. I
Nah,
mean,
all right. Sorry, you gonna be talking about sorry my ass.
hey, we done started for the love for the big girl.
Look, Blight, she can't even talk, Blight.
Look,
Hey,
we done
Blight, she can't
started.
even talk, Blight.
Listen, listen though.
I
Hold on though.
I hear
We
Hey,
you.
done started.
Rod, come
That
back up,
Hold
you
Rod.
cut
on.
in
Hold
already.
on, though, bro. Wait a minute though, bro. You play too much. We had started for the love of envy. Not
Yeah,
for the love of back to me.
yeah,
Listen though.
yeah.
Listen though. Listen. I'm just telling you this, and I mean this in real life. The big girl is not the big girl. That my name is not the big girl because I'm a big girl. My name is the big girl because that's just what I am, the big girl.
Ain't nobody said nothing.
Straight like that.
You the only one saying it. All I'm telling you is my cousin like a big girl, whether you a big girl or a big girl. He like a big girl. Fuck is you talking about? Hey,
Nah,
Black,
she
I don't
ain't
know
no
what
big
is he
girl.
talking about.
I ain't no big girl though, bro.
Ain't
I
nobody
know
said you was no. Listen,
He want a challenge, basically is what you say.
nah,
You up for the challenge.
you gonna be have to be a big girl because you gonna be a challenge. Fucking with that motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that
And
motherfucker. Listen, this is my cousin though. He ruined. I'm just keeping it real.
he ruined.
Yeah, 100%,
Me
100%.
too.
I'm
Cuz,
swinging. I'm swinging, but
cuz,
he's ruined. He's
Me
ruined.
too.
Yeah, you're thinking one of them Africans or something over there overseas or something.
I'm ruined too.
See, there you go, Black. There you go.
oh my.
It's gonna be for the porno of man.
Well, in,
Hey, back to me. You
uh,
see his voice
now,
changed then back to me. You heard it?
I think I'm just saying, I'm ruined too. I'm spoiled in the motherfucker, and I done grew up in the streets like a motherfucker, and
No, I'm talking
got
about
a
he
little
ruined.
thing.
He ruined like he
Oh,
got
you talking
three.
about your Johnson?
Yeah, he got three legs. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know nothing about that
Fuck
part.
is you talking
Oh
about?
no, keep
You
that
talking
over
about you
there.
grew up in the street? That's why I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
No,
just
yeah, yeah, he got. They call him Johnson and Johnson and Johnson.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
The
what
big
I'm
girl
saying.
can't
No
deal with
need to
that.
get no,
I
ain't no
mean, the
need to
big
get
girl
on no
can't deal with
plane
that.
or nothing. I'm just letting you
I
know.
had to catch up with mayonnaise and mustard. Yeah, I went too fast for me. I had to catch up with mayonnaise and mustard.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want, but you're gonna be Johnson and Johnson.
No, she can't deal with that. Nah, the big girl can't deal with that. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well, long as you know.
I'm
Hey,
telling
true
you.
story. Y'all look, true story done changed the. Is that
Hey,
true
true
story?
story. True story. Come up here because you see they trying to do
She done
me.
changed her little profile picture.
It's pretty. She's so pretty. Come here, true story. Don't leave me up here by myself. She's so pretty.
There you go, suspect.
Oh, there you go. God damn, bro. Because I call the woman pretty.
Hey,
God
Black.
damn,
Hey,
bro.
Black. You ain't gonna let her get out of here that easy though, Black.
God damn. Oh yeah, I'm gonna slip my way on through the door and put my one finger up. I'm put my one finger up and I'm gonna wave at the Urshels and I'm gonna keep it going. What I said and what I meant. That part. Cause now the big girl don't do that. Oh,
Damn, Black. I done fucked you.
yeah, yeah.
But you know, niggas just be talking though. That's my cousin. I just run my mouth.
I ain't got nothing to do with that in the
I
in
just
the
ain't want you to go all the way out of town, and then
I'm
you
gonna
be
tell
like,
you what.
"What the fuck is that?"
I'm gonna tell you what though. Because you know you hear some shit. You word of mouth mean everything. Word of mouth mean everything. Shit, motherfucker say don't eat
no,
over there.
no,
That
that's
shit
not
fucked
true.
up. Shit,
Back to me. What did he say? Back to me. Say word of mouth is everything.
shit, what I said.
Oh shit!
That ain't true. That ain't
Oh
true.
shit!
Shit, thank God.
Oh shit!
He just talking right now. That ain't true.
Oh shit! No, true story. You your hair going down. Where your husband at? I know he probably mad. Like, why you put up that good picture like that?
I mean that we ain't seen. I
Nah,
ain't seen
yeah,
him in a
true story.
long
You got
time.
your little wig. You got your little house. What they call
It's
that? A
pretty
bob.
good.
You got a little bob going on.
It's pretty.
Nah, yeah, for real, true story. That's a nice picture. I ain't gonna say all that, but I'm just saying it's a nice picture.
I'ma say it's pretty.
Yeah, you can say
Don't
it.
mention
Yeah,
her, it's
you can say
pretty.
it. It's a nice
You
picture.
looking good, girl. Come here. Come up here with me. So I
There
won't
you
be able to be
go.
by
Oh,
myself.
Black. That's why they don't like Woody Woodpecker.
Wait a minute, bro. God damn. Bro, you keep on trying to take us to a whole nother level. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you like that. Ain't nobody fucking with you like that. God damn. I don't never be on the porch this much. And you know I can't come on the porch like this.
Oh
Every
shit.
time I come on
Hey,
the porch,
they
you
go
come
Black.
fucking with me.
Black. Yeah, they go Black. Yeah. What you talking about back to me? Yeah. Yeah. That's my big
Stop.
little cousin.
Stop.
I'm 6'4". Gerard about six. You ain't even six, is you? You 5 foot something, man. You might say 6 foot. Hey,
5'11".
okay, what's your tallest brother height? Your tallest brother.
What
Six
shit?
six.
What 6'9", 6'8", some shit like that.
Nah, six ain't
Somewhere
six
around
nine. I'm 6'4". Motherfucker ain't number 6'6". Dan is the tallest. Bird the tallest out of everybody.
there.
Bird is. I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird the tallest. Then you got 6'6", like 6'4". They call him 6'9". That motherfucker about 6'6". Yeah.
Hey, I'm tell you what.
And he the smallest, and he the biggest brother. So why you think they call him Big Bro?
Brooklyn, you so full of shit.
Hey,
I'm
Blake.
telling you what
Hey,
though.
Blake.
Look at this right here. I'm gonna tell you what. The big girl I ain't nothing but 4'11". That's how I'm 4'11".
You ain't no damn 4'11".
In real life, I ain't number 4'11".
Man, hell no. Not as much shit you talk.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. Don't
I
come
ain't
fucking
going
with
for
me.
that. You say you're not
I'm
a
gonna tell
big
you
girl
what.
and you only 4'11". No, we ain't
I'm gonna
going.
tell
We
you
ain't
what
going for that.
though. Hey,
We're
I'm
not
gonna tell you
going for
what
that.
though. You better understand one thing about life. And
Nah, we
in
ain't going for that.
real life,
Ain't no way.
in real life,
So you
I'm
4'11".
saying
So what you weigh?
I
About
am
110
so
pounds? What you weigh? About
11.
110, 112?
Hell no, I don't weigh no 14. I weigh about 165.
No, I said 110 or 120. That's what I
Hell
said.
no, I don't weigh none of that. I weigh 165.
Oh, so you heavy in certain places.
I'm 14 in real life, but you could never.
Ain't nowhere in hell you ain't even 5 foot.
Fuck it. Shit, I'm telling you, bro. In
Damn.
real life, it
Oh,
is.
so that's why you always want to argue. You got a little man complex.
I don't have no little man complex. You just not gonna fuck with me because and you not gonna fuck with me, and that's what
You
that
got a
is.
little man
It's
complex.
because
It makes sense.
let me tell you something.
Hey,
Mm-mm,
Blake. Hey, Blake.
mm-mm. I'm gonna tell you why you can't fuck with
Yeah,
me.
cuz.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
back
tell
to
you
me.
something about it
Okay,
in real life.
back to me.
Bro,
Show us
fuck
a
you.
show us a
Bro, fuck
picture of you.
you.
Back to me.
Bro, fuck you trying to fuck
Back to
with
me.
me.
Show me a picture. Show us a picture of you. You don't want to
I
show how
can't show
you
you no picture.
show us a picture of you
No.
4'11".
I swear I ain't number 4'11".
Man,
Matter
you
of fact, they
nah,
said
you
I
are
was
about
14 and a
five
half.
six. You about 5'6".
I'm
You a knock a
not,
bitch out.
bro.
You a knock
Goddamn,
a
that's
bitch
a
out.
whole lot of height.
I don't believe it. I ain't no way.
That sound like a
Hey,
whole lot of
that
like.
nigga say raw enough physics. They sound like a
That
big
nigga brown up with this sound like a big girl to me. You better understand it's the big girl, nigga. You better understand it's the big girl, nigga.
Hey,
That
that
nigga
nigga
said it
said
sound
it
like
sound like a big girl to me.
this
Hey,
shit. You
salute
better
to you.
understand it's the big
Hey,
girl.
salute to you, raw enough.
Yeah,
He
you
said
better
that sound like
understand
a
it's the
big girl
big
to
girl.
me.
Straight like that, it's the
Hey, that's
big
what I'm
girl.
saying. She think a nigga gonna go for that shit. She's saying
Man, real life, I'm
she
telling you,
4'11".
listen though, I'm gonna tell
Nah.
you something. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Mm-mm.
When I went to go get my driver's license, they told me I was 14 and a half. I know you fucking lying.
Bro, ain't
That's
nobody
what
going for that shit, man. You
I
ain't
think
no
you got to
need,
give
ain't
me
no
at
need
least
to even
9.
carrying on with that story. Ain't no
Real life. Real life, bro. In real life, I'm trying to tell you
Uh,
something. About
Just
I
show
ain't.
me
I
your just
listen.
show me your driver's
Hey,
license where it say you 14.
hey. I'm gonna tell you somebody in real life.
Just
I
show
don't
your
care no
driver's
more.
license. Cover up your name. Just show the
I'm not
driver's
giving
license
y'all
with
my
that.
driver's license. I'm not doing nothing like that with my driver's license because I don't know how to crop the picture, none of that shit. But I'm gonna tell you though, real life.
No.
You got to understand. My baby come out here right now, and my niece, real life. My baby is worried because if my baby gotta
No,
come
Pilcher
with,
say you sound like a big girl.
I am the big girl.
Why you the
I'm
big
the big
girl if you're only
girl.
4'10"? So you're a tall
No,
midget.
I'm 4'11".
So you're a tall midget. No, you just say you was 4'10".
No, I didn't say I'm
You
14. I'm
did. I
4'11".
reminded back. You just said that. You said I'm
No,
4'10".
I said, no, baby, I'm 4'11". They gave me 14 and a half. And I said, oh, no, that ain't what's going on. I know y'all
And you
lying.
say you
And then,
165 at
oh, no,
4.
baby. I weigh 165
So at
and
4
I'm
feet.
4'11". And I weigh 165
So where you heavy at? At the top or the bottom?
everywhere.
Man, that shit sounds good.
Everywhere. And it's mostly in my thighs because that's where they like it is. So that's where God gave it to me at, in my thighs.
ooh,
I
Yeah.
got little ankles,
okay
little
then, he
legs.
did the right
I
thing.
got big boobs. You would never think, you would never, a person look at me, they be like, "Hey, you don't even weigh that much." I do weigh that much. That part.
What
I
that
ain't
the
go out here
deal?
with a
What?
physique on
Pull
myself,
one of
but
your
yeah, that part.
show us a picture of you, man. You just
Go
okay.
look on my Facebook because I don't
All
have
right, tell me your
Instagram.
Facebook. Tell it
I
right now.
don't have Snapchat. I don't have Instagram. I don't
No,
have
I'm gonna look
Snapchat.
up your Facebook right now.
Go look on my Facebook, call
No,
me in the
she
future. You
didn't
can
say.
see it.
True story say no, she didn't say 411.
I'm 4'11".
What is your Facebook?
Carmita
Huh.
Fittery.
Hold on. What, but
You can look at my Facebook open to the
Yeah, go on
public.
to
I don't
Facebook.
have no.
I'm gonna go now, Blake. I'm gonna show it.
I
And
just don't have no Instagram or
when I
nothing
see
like
it,
that.
I'm
I
gonna
don't do
show it.
that.
I'm gonna show it. They
You will
don't
see the
take your
shit.
height.
Into my
You gotta
inbox.
But
compare
it's
them
real.
4'11",
I'm the
160.
big girl because I'm the big girl.
Oh hell man. So what it is? I'm on Facebook now.
Karmita. And everybody that's out there, I ain't got no beef with nobody. If you mad, show me you mad. It's real. And here go my real name, my real address. I ain't fucked up.
What it is? K what?
Karmita.
KAM.
Kar.
Oh, what up?
Mita.
MITA. What else?
Fed.
Who? ED?
Fed.
Oh, your last name.
Erick.
Brick. Yes, you did. So I mean KARMITH.
That part.
Oh yeah, she's standing on that. Nah, ain't nothing come on.
It's gonna come up and ain't nothing but me.
Nah, it's one white girl.
Ain't no white girl on there because it shouldn't be no
It
white girl.
is. It say, listen, I swear to God. It say, listen, KARMITH, right?
Karmita.
Oh, A. See, I said H. My bad. That's I told you the white lady came up and I put
I
that
don't
in.
know no white girls. I don't fuck with white girls. I don't like them.
No, but the word I put in though, it was a white lady.
Um,
That's why I'm like, oh hell nah, she moved back to me than I thought.
shit.
You got a picture of an older woman?
That's my granny. That's me.
No, that's what I'm saying. This not public though.
It is public.
It's not. It's a add as
Okay, well,
friend.
let me go open it up. I open it up.
I don't
Because I can
know.
show.
It's a
It ain't
add
private.
friend.
My page ain't private. I ain't never had no private page.
You got an older woman there. It say I got to add you as a friend. It don't show nothing. It show
That,
you with one hairstyle. You got a bob with like the braids.
that's me.
2019, but there's only two pictures of it. I see your son.
Oh, no. I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of pictures up there. Hold on. Shit, I got a picture of me standing outside laughing at these motherfuckers.
I know. I'm
Shit.
just telling you that. Nah,
Now, hold on though. Hold on though, bro. Send me the friend request so I can accept it and I can open up
See, that's
my
what I
page.
ain't trying to do. Everybody be in my business when I send the
No,
friend.
do it though, bro. Do it though, bro. And I accept you because I
And
don't have
then when
Instagram
you
and
accept
Snapchat and
me,
none of that
block me.
shit. Hold on.
See, I don't really do that.
I know, true story. I know he fucking with me, and he always with this shit.
No.
He always fucking
Hey,
around.
true story. I'm not.
But I'm just trying to let him know that the shit is real. I ain't fucking with these niggas like that. Goddamn. Shit, I said that. That's what I said, and that's what I mean. Shit, shit.
Oh.
Don't get mad at me because I'm a little bitty bitch. I can't help it. Jason Bell. All right, I confirm.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about, bro. That's the shit I'm talking about, bro. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna
You
block
just
you
put.
up.
I just put myself out there.
So why you? No, I didn't ask. See, that's why I ain't want to. Man, I don't give a fuck how you look. He was asking about the shit. Now you gonna? Okay, I get it.
Nah, bro. I
No,
just
I
think.
ain't on
Wait
that,
a minute,
bro.
though, bro. It
I
wasn't
ain't on
even
that.
that serious, though, bro.
It is
You
that
done
serious.
already
You can
said
call
your
my
name,
whole
though,
name
bro.
out. You the police.
Bro, though, in real life, though, bro. Hold
You
on, though, bro.
troll. You
Before
troll.
you
You
get,
troll.
well, hold on, though, bro.
No,
Before you
you
even go
troll,
in there
bro.
like that, though, bro.
No,
Nah,
you
you done
troll,
said your
bro.
name like that a whole bunch of times.
It
In
don't
real life,
matter. No,
I'm
I'm just fucking
troll.
with you, man. Be quiet. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
glad to
get your
me. You
ass
need to
on then.
stop your shit, but I do need to find out.
Yeah, here I go. Here I go. There I go. You can
I
look at
don't see
all my
you
pictures.
though, cause you don't be
It's
all
up
on my
there.
shit,
They
bro.
up
You
there.
all trying to look on my shit. I'm
They
gonna,
always,
I'm
baby,
gonna block
there
you.
they go.
Nah, we ain't. You still ain't accepted me yet. I still don't see none of your photos. Oh, I do. Which one you is with the white on? The shortest one? Huh? Oh yeah, she on my Facebook. She trying to figure out some shit. Back to me. Oh yeah, I see who you is. I'm finna block you now. I ain't gonna block you. I'm
Send
just not
send it to
gonna.
my inbox, bro.
Yeah, back to me. I was looking. Yeah, Gerard. She short as a motherfucker too. And she not a big girl. She just not a little girl either though. Yeah, Black,
Send
you
it to
can
my
deal with
inbox,
her.
man.
Nah, and she cute. The true story, and I put up a picture today, y'all. That's catfish. True story, you catfishing us. No, I'm just messing with you. True story. Hey, Black, you going down to Orlando?
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say, tell your wife to you drop off in the old and you come down to the city and come get me.
Oh, nah, we ain't going no farther than Orlando, nigga. My mama bringing Shayla. My mama bringing Shayla,
Oh
nigga. I
yeah.
ain't got nowhere near St. Pete. Yeah, got my mama. Yeah, Shayla, I
Hey,
tell her on Sunday. She's like, Daddy.
she
She like, Dad, I got to work on Sunday. I'm off on Friday and sound like it. She like, okay, I just take off on Sunday. Yeah, Shayla come with my mama. She and me. I got a resort. We got a resort in
one of
Orlando with a pool, everything. We got like a villa.
one of
So Black, get in the car with
one the
somebody.
funeral.
I don't know. I'm going on Friday. It's on Saturday. It's on Saturday.
Yeah,
The wake
yeah,
on
that's right.
Friday. So we'll be down there Friday, probably about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah. So we staying
who
all
all
weekend.
from the city coming up that way?
Yeah, I know my mama, Uncle Poopy coming. That's why I say you didn't even see. Probably Shalana
Yeah,
gonna come too. You gotta just see who comes.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here along Uncle Pete walking see what's up. I catch a ride with one of them. Shit, I got the other night. I've been in my own shit. I'm trying to say, man. Yeah, so what had happened, Jay? What happened to
I hate niggas that text me real late, bro, and then be like, "Hey, can you go to do this job, bro?" That shit be weird to me, bro. It's 2 o'clock. I already done made plans on another job, but buddy, he give me $400 a day though, so I ain't tripping. But you don't see. That's the thing I was telling you about to me. Nigga don't run me, cause I go make my job. I make 200 an hour, but he'll pay me 400 for 8 to 9 hours, right? I made 200 an hour. You add that up.
Uncle?
I leave home at 8 and be back by 11. Fuck out of here. And I'm on Netflix and chill. And my wife at work in the living room. Kiss my ass. I'm talking like Charleston White right now, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck the Crips and the Bloods, bitch. No, I'm just fucking around. Hey, but true story, man. Why you hit the link? Back to me. How the fuck is you in the chat and you up here with me? Back to me. Is you still up here? Cause you in the chat now.
Cause
I'm
she
ready.
probably still
Oh yeah, she got the hell on, black. She
she
told me
on the
I'm ready.
book.
Oh, OG just texted me too. What is it, bro? What the fuck? What happened? Man, I just seen one. OG just texted me, Bree. I don't know what the fuck going on. I just look. Hit the link, Bree.
There he come.
OG,
Yeah, Bree not. Yeah, go Bree. Go
hello.
Bree. Bree not gonna let it go.
What up,
There he
bro?
come.
What happened?
Oh, she better. She better. And the motherfucker.
What? With the comments?
Wait, hold on, y'all. I gotta come back. Let me come back, y'all. I'm petty. Y'all know I'm petty. God damn. How my shit dropped out?
No, you're right.
Hold on. Y'all can still hear me? I'm trying to come back.
No, OG, I ain't know that though, bro.
I'm trying to come back. Wait a minute.
That's why I didn't know none of that, bro. You know, I didn't know that, but when I just read the message, that's why I'm like, what? Yeah, and then to get you out of that, and you know what? That is crazy, bro. I never thought about it. Oh shit, that's why I've been realizing. Yeah, I ain't know that though, OG. Yeah, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. Yeah, that too. I ain't see him either. And you know what? And
This hell boy.
oh man, bro, you know what? And I've been wanting these. Oh shit, bro! I didn't even know. I didn't even think about none of that though, bro. Damn, bro. That I ain't seeing none of it. Come on, man. Oh hell no. No, but that is. Oh, bro, I didn't even know that. Damn. And you ain't lying. I was just asking the other night, like, well, what's it called? And you know what? You know I ain't too savvy to be paying attention. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't never paid. So that's probably why I ain't even seen
envy and all that. What? Oh man, kiss. No, bro, I didn't even think about it. Oh shit. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, bro. I'm wondering like ain't nobody I can't see nobody, bro. Oh man. Damn, OG.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Uh, so I'm saying the only thing that hurt nobody out here. So his money went out with it. I was like, oh, stop. You don't make it. So he made a challenge. He put it up on him. Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. then when you try to be touching your own, it's still not good. Like what you say, you so I appreciate it. I do. That's what I do with it. Was like, hey, he's not paperwork on the first episode. Even though he's like, it's not paperwork, you need to miss a time call. I just market it. Those are all the shit. Everybody gets within time. But you know what? That's not crazy because that ain't. Hey, what did I say? You know, like everything. You know, maybe they started on terror. They're about not being on. Not being on care about no shit. Now, who? He said, sweet baby. Who? That shit. I see her one time last week. You ain't. So it was more than sweet baby that pulled up over there. It was more than sweet baby. Back. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you told sweet baby, y'all here to see me. Yeah. I don't feel like because I've been considered you as my own people. But you know, I'm not a but you went, but I did. I never my mouth said. I always consider you as my own people. I always say, am I ever speaking about you? I always say my own people. I always people. But girl, you was trying to play with me. With envy, bro. Yeah, look like you was put over there. Like, no, and I consider you, bro. I'm just, no, bro. I already started. Like, I got started going live. Yeah, but it was me, bro. He came on some, but he got it. He knew all these people his car was on that. It was a late. So now when I'm thinking about it, this shit, bro, then he came on saying, oh, my car was red. I'm trying. Oh, I'm thinking the sign ball, make a sign ball. He's talking about sign ball, you know. Bro, this whole thing. No, hold up, bro. This is talk, bro. Bro, that is talk, bro. No, bro, it ain't about shit. It's like, y'all older than me, bro. I expect more. I expect more out of y'all. I expect more out of y'all. Bro. Yeah, you know, that's the truth, bro. I expect more. I expect more when you raise it, if you can raise a child in this age, and you say, bro, and that's what it's not being all kind of bullshit. So you're a great person. But if it has no kids, so I can expect a person that, bro, that ain't it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I did call you that, bro. But now I'm just talking to you. I consider you as a stand-up guy. You see, I went hard on it. Oh, okay. So you think a 44-year-old man is like when he had in that time? It was way hard to listen to me. So at 44, you think the shit I said matter than what he's been going through in real life. I'm a person who's never been. I'm on the internet, bro. We got to click on something to see. Hard on me. I went hard. So that's the thing. So everybody, I went hard on me. So as a man, bro, you that age, you don't like you shit right now. Oh, everybody being hard over here. Bro, people never want to see me like this. I watch you. I watch you this man on the come to Minnesota on motorcycle. So you talking about faggot up. You understand? I ain't never thought that man had none of that. I ain't never thought but none of his man. He wanted to fight you. Yeah. You talking about a faggot in a pump. He said the shit that he's involved in, he would not allow him to allow it to slide. He got put up on you. No, you can't get back where you can't. No way. There's no way because the whole objective is to see if you can do it without how you came in. So that's what happened with us. So you came in it with me, right? No. You the only participant supposed to do it by yourself. That's the only way, bro. No, it's not, bro. You do it like this, what you make it, right? If you follow, if you will go follow a nigga, bro, you're telling me that you're just outside another town. Y'all don't, what was y'all thinking about? What was going on? Bro, that ain't it, though. Bro, that's all that. They hear that you telling me that you was good. He started the channel. You was over there, he had another live. And what? No. And I thought you was a stand-up guy, bro. My shit was already started. I was 15, 16. The difference is you can look. You found him over here, y'all. You didn't run across. Listen. The difference is you didn't find him. You didn't find that. So, nobody said none of that, though. Nobody said none of that. All I'm saying is, you ain't nobody saying. I never questioned it. I never once questioned it. None. You never heard me come on out. You could. I'm not even mad. Listen, only reason I know he started on time is because of you, though. I didn't even know none of this existed. But now, listen, I ain't talked to him. I ain't talked to you. So now everything is making sense. No, he takes one time, I'm good. So, listen, what I'm saying is, appreciate the truth. Y'all didn't even let it get big enough before you tried to go. Y'all should have took some more time. Y'all went so early. This shit early, bro. Well, everyone's early. Okay, everyone's early. Okay, my bad. You didn't go early. You didn't early. Listen, yo, I ain't heard you say what you want to lie to people. That's what you told me. That's what you told me, bro. So, but you told me, you said, I've been giving, you did a couple of lives, and we were trying to get like, yeah, sweet thing came home, but I talked to her. And the whole thing, I did sweet thing. I did that. So this is my point, bro. Everything that happened niggas, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Say what? Bro, it ain't how you act like you doing me a favor? I gave you her number. Do you understand she contacted me? So I had to tell you nothing because you wanted me speaking about her if I didn't say anything about her. If I didn't call you and tell you anything, you wouldn't even never spoke to me. Now you tell me sweet make up you're in the red plate, and that shit was not successful. I don't understand you doubled up with him. OG, you just told me. How you a gangster? No. We gotta talk about the gangster shit now. I don't believe that no more. I don't believe it. How you a gangster? How you a gangster and you done doubled up with the nigga that yeah, you say you and the nigga made a channel. Y'all made a channel together. I'm wondering what happened. I'm wondering what happened to y'all, bro. And y'all ran a motherfucking play on me, bro. Yeah. What? No, you already stopped fucking with me. No, there's no way your image started a channel, bro. I ain't even that big. You and image started a channel, bro. You just told me it. But did you go over there and participate with Envy on his channel? So your image started a channel. So, no, listen, Envy never went live. Envy was never nothing until he was over here when you can't make this up. I appreciate y'all, bro, because I pray, listen, I pray daily, bro. Listen, I pray daily. I ask God every day if people not for me. I didn't pay attention to moving my life. Bro. So I appreciate what y'all done, bro. I ain't tripping, bro. Yes, bro, I'm not tripping, bro. Niggas that. Yeah, but I'm telling you what I pray. I can't tell you what somebody else. My prayer daily. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. But all I know is God showed me, and you called me. Your conscience was eating you up that bad. You called me and told me this that your image. Yeah, your conscience eating your ass up. OG. No, OG. Your conscience eating you up, OG. It was nothing to tell me. Listen, it was nothing to tell me when you already done left. You done left. You already gone. Your image starting to chat. There was no reason for you to come back to tell me anything. You been gone, bro. Your image started the whole time, bro. Because I didn't understand what happened. I'm like, that. I'm like, what the fuck happened? But I didn't understand how you was here and was going. But now I understand that in real life, if it's YouTube, you went over there, you and Emmy started another page. So, I ain't actually, I don't know none of these niggas. None of them niggas was never over here with me, bro. None of these niggas was ever over here with me, bro. I pray and I'm telling you how good God is, bro. I never even, if I never talk to you again in day, like, bro, all I can go off is what we had and what we were doing. That's all I had. You text me and told me what the fuck, and listen. Man, bro. No, if you gonna keep it 100, you would keep it 100 when you say, hey, Emmy started telling, and we gonna try, bro. You never told me that until now, bro. You didn't say it. Why, so why the fuck did you tell me tonight then? If you got to tell me about another nigga, why the fuck did you tell me tonight? Why did you tell me this tonight then? If I didn't know this, fuck it. So you telling me I got a jealous reaction about something I didn't even, bro, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody in the comments ever wrote me and said that, everything ain't over there because they done Emmy OG made a channel. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? That I prayed and God showed it in your conscience, bro. Your conscience was killing you. Your conscience was killing you, OG. Yeah, you had to get that shit off your chest. You had to get that shit off your chest, man. Screenshot what? Come on, nigga. Go ahead. Come on. I'm gonna drop the link. What are you talking about? Man, I'm gonna drop the link right now. What you talking about, bro? Yeah. I'm dropping the link right now. Ain't nothing to talk about the link. Hold on. Just be quiet. All you gotta do is hit the link, sir. Just hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link, sir. It's nothing you can show me other than you already showed me that you're here to start another channel, bro. Are you kidding me? What's up, Chris? Chris. Hey, Chris, these niggas started another channel. What is it called? You say the channel is called Are You Sure TV? What the channel called? I'm gonna do my homework. You the one told me about this. I didn't know nothing of it. What is the channel called? Better. You told me two guys that I was rocking with. I ain't heard from no more, and they made a channel. And you say the channel is called Are You Sure? Are You Sure TV? Who? How? Who ain't heard from? Who ain't? Start the channel today. Start the channel. Now, you don't hear me. You say hear from a lot of mother. Listen, bro. You say I'm hurt, bro. I'm hurting because you. You know what? You know what you did? All you did was show proof of what everything I've been saying. That God is gonna show the people around you. I'm glad I didn't get too big because He showed. You showed yourself. What are you kidding? Bro, you said who? Hey, every woman been up there. Other than if any of my moderators done, if any of my moderators took people, I didn't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about that. And my moderators have listen. If my moderators have blocked people, hey, if my moderators block people, I didn't know it. But people that rock with me, people that listen, nigga. People that rock with me, nigga, they make fake challenges and still come up. People that fuck with me, back to me, and back to me. Exactly. You're not making a fake page. Y'all gonna make a fake channel. Y'all, you and him gonna make another channel. Yeah, you teamed up with a nigga that you was calling pussy. He running. Bro, you did. Yeah. Y'all teamed up. Y'all went I appreciate you though. I appreciate you though. I appreciate it. The other bloggers, we got something to talk about tomorrow. Oh man. Yeah.
I just moved to another
Yeah, you
spot. I
gotta
had to go get me some quesadilla.
Yeah. 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 What? 100%. You can't. How can you? Man, you hear what you saying, bro? Nigga, damn right I ask you. Fuck cash. But do you hear what you're saying? Do you? No, you couldn't do nothing. There's nothing you can do. So you and Andy. There's no way. There's no way. Listen. My whole car got. I just dropped the link. The link been in the comments. So the link is in the comments, sir. I told people my truck got nigga. Everything happened to me. I told people, nigga. I told people. The link is right there, sir. Bro, hit the link. All you gotta do is hit the link. Can you hit the link, sir? The link is right there. Hit the link, sir. You steady talk. The link, you and Envy, the link is right there, sir. I'm talking about you using the teamed up with a light skin. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? You teamed up with a light. Listen, you know you great when they take niggas 2 or 3 people to team up against you. Boy, when they took 2 niggas, you went with Envy. You went with Envy to team up with me. I can you and Envy with nobody that never know. They still don't know. Yeah, about you, bro. No, but how? But you say not that you say sweet baby, hey sweet baby, you gonna get out of here, sweet baby. You're not welcome anymore, sweet baby. So who else you said? Who else you said that was came over there? Because who else? You sweet baby. Okay, I did you talk to sweet baby? I gave you sweet baby number, nigga. I gave you a number, nigga. I gave her your number. Man, shut up. Stupid nigga. Yeah, nigga. Stupid ass nigga. Yeah, they brought a cup. Yeah. What happened to category? I ain't never said I was no motherfucking reverend nigga. I said I was a reverend nigga. I told everybody online, nigga, I ran from the police on the phone. That's the shit you told. That's the same shit you told him. You told him the same shit.
In the words of Kanye West and Nicki Minaj, they recited, "I'm a monster."
And you and Emmy pulled up. Y'all had it. They got a podcast called. Listen, they got a podcast called. Hey, they got a thing called. Are you sure? Are you sure? Man, get off my phone, man. Hey, get off my phone. You and Emmy. Hey, y'all take me. Listen, when y'all go, I'm butthurt. I'm butthurt because you think you tagged up with a nigga that you you niggas is, bro, you niggas is, hey, listen, you can't tag up with me. There's no way. There's no way you can tag up with me. You're almost 50 years old, you tagged up with a nigga you thought, what's it, hey, this, what? Hey, listen, I'm trying, I ain't even listen. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. Go ahead. Talk. Yeah, get off my phone. Bro, and listen, y'all. Listen to me. Alchemist Prime. Bro. Oh my God, I think this live. You know what? I gotta make this. Oh, my audio fucking up. It's in my audio. Yeah, I gotta start this live. I'm gonna end this. Hey, Alchemist Prime. You hear me? All right, y'all. I'm gonna start this live over. I'm starting live over. And I'm coming right back. This